You know, me and him are like polar opposites, right?
Yeah, you and him are polar opposites, but the same. It's fucking weird.
It's hilarious. It's like it goes me, you, probably Hunter, and then Jonas. Like me and him are on the opposite ends of the spectrum.
I would say I'm more middle than a lot of you niggas.
I don't know. Maybe you could be. Yeah. That's why. Without Hunter, I would say it'd be me, you, and him.
Well, Hunter's super safe.
Yeah.
I'm not safe. Like, I would say I could be placed on either side. It doesn't really matter. Hunter might be the middle.
I don't know.
Someone has to be the middle.
No one has to be the middle. We should be on different
sides. Out of us four, someone has to be the middle.
So you're Hunter.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway.
That's what I'm saying too. Anyway, welcome guys to the JK Podcast. This is episode 6. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to look at last week's episode, we have some pretty interesting topics. We have the eye icon right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep doing that.
This nigga still put his arm on.
So just hit that button and you'll be taken to the episode 6 as well. Also, a link in the description as well if you guys want to see that. We also have Versus Series episode 6 is up as well. Eye icon right here. We were playing NFL Tour. Recording that was a nightmare because it corrupted and then also other shit. Not only that.
All I'm saying is
Jalen. What?
Nigga might have got fucked, you know what I mean?
He did. Go check that out if you guys want to go see how he got fucked. If he got fucked.
Nigga, I mean, it's tainted. This is all I'm saying.
That's what he said.
The whole thing tainted.
All I'm saying is that.
You know that
shit happened. Niggas got shit done.
You know that episode of the league where they go and they fuck over me for the draft?
Oh,
I'm saying me because that's me.
How you gonna draft people without champ? This don't make sense. I love that show. Anyway, if you guys want to go check out that episode 6 of the Versus Series season 3, in the link in the description. Let's get it.
Very controversial episode.
We also have Erebus League week 6 up and running. I'm thinking we're shooting this Monday. We're shooting this Saturday.
Yeah, it's kind of
so it's like
no, but it is up and running.
Yeah, it is up and running. Tomorrow or yesterday. Go check that out.
Hunter's video should be up in a separate thing because his file got corrupted and it's all fucked up. Hunter continues to fuck up and continues to be a cumsicle. Yeah. So
if you guys want to look at that, the video is going to be right here. The Erebus League, and then it's going to pop up again. It's going to be Hunter's video, the separate video. Yeah. So all the links and websites we talk about will be in the description below. So if you guys want to look at anything yourselves, you guys are more than welcome to. Put all links in the description, so go check that out. So first of all, let's just kick this off with topic 1. Jayla, I'm excited for this topic.
Why?
Because I love.
All right.
I love life.
So let me. I know what the topic is. So let me preface this off with. I'm a little behind when it comes to shit like this. Well, I don't really care that much about Marvel.
You're really not behind.
But no, when it comes to like watching trailers and shit, I'm super.
Oh yeah, behind. I wouldn't have seen this if I didn't look at the trending page.
Yeah. So when it comes to like watching trailers, I'm super behind, and the reason for this is because I almost like not knowing about something before it comes out. For example, Last of Us 2. Yeah. I feel like I know enough. It's over. I need to hide myself. Yeah. Shield my eyes. Whatever. Unless I'm at an event, PSX, this weekend. Unless I'm at an event, you know, I would hope not to see that shit. Yeah. So we're about to watch some trailers.
By the way, the topic is Marvel versus DC right now. So we're gonna watch a trailer right now. No copyright. So it's that one, this one. Jalen recommended this one. So
I haven't seen it.
Me and him had not seen it, but we've seen it on YouTube, but we just haven't clicked on the video. Yeah. So this is our first time watching it.
2 minutes.
It's a Batman anime.
So when I first saw this, I thought it was a game.
I thought it was too. I thought it was Telltale.
I was hype as fuck, and then I got super salty when you just told me.
From the top creators of Japan, what the fuck's that mean? He looks dope as fuck, Joker. Is that his outfit, or is that just his, or does he actually have a beard? Like a white beard.
I think that's his outfit.
Yeah, I think that's his outfit. Deadshot, they had, Nightwing, I think that was Red. Robin.
This is everybody.
Two-Face, I think, Harley, Catwoman.
God.
I forgot what the gorilla's name was. Superman? Why? What is that?
What is that?
It's a big ass machine or something he created. My question is, why doesn't this have more views?
Because it just came out today.
No, it didn't. It came December 3rd. It came out yesterday. But why doesn't this? Why is official animated movie? What the fuck's like Hooper? Hey, we had to cop that later. Anyway, why doesn't this have more views? I enjoyed the trailer. Now,
it's not big. One, you have to understand two things. In the United States of America, niggas don't fuck with anime.
I beg to differ.
Niggas don't fuck. Like the mass population does not fuck with anime. They look at it as weird.
I would say the majority. Yeah, true.
So when you look at a trailer like this compared to the one that we're about to watch, I think.
Oh yeah, the other one is way more favored.
One has a lot more names.
Yeah.
One is a lot more favored, and it's a lot more Americanized.
Yeah.
This one is a lot.
Yeah, people appreciate the arts. You know what I'm saying? So it's Batman Ninja Theory.
But 1,000, that's a view. That I agree. That's 140,000.
This deserves like 1 million or 2 views. I feel. Yeah. Like this is a good ass trailer, and it was cool to see everything.
Maybe this isn't the official because this is IG, and so maybe it's not the official.
Yeah. Hopefully they have English. That's my thing.
That's my thing too. But you know how I feel about.
So now we're about to watch Marvel Studios Avengers: Infinity War. It came out earlier last week. I think it came out like Tuesday or so. Last week. Already has 69 views.
I have not seen it.
69 million. 69 million views, my bad. Jalen has not seen it. I've already seen it, so this give me his first impressions of it. We're probably going to crop this out and put it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
El Nino.
There was an idea.
Whoa.
To bring together a group of remarkable people.
I'm talking about
see if we
Jackson.
could become something more.
So I just want to hear him say motherfucker in the Avengers movies.
We could fight the battles
that they never could.
She should have done her hair. Her eyebrows are all like blending in with her skin color. I love that. I want to make something like that for Erebus.
That's not hard to make either.
It's probably not, to be honest.
In time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail.
Finally. My boy Justice.
Spider-Man?
Peter Parker.
That's a good ass Peter Parker too. I fucked with him.
Great ass Spider-Man. He's
run from it. Destiny's
Loki.
You like Loki?
Yes. They fucked him up.
A special order.
He looks like Mr. Krabs. You know when Mr. Krabs ain't got a shell? What that nigga look like?
Get this man a shield.
See, I didn't know who that was at first. Now I knew who it was.
Black Panther?
Yeah. I thought Black Panther was a different character.
Okay, we need to watch the Black Panther one too, bro. You haven't seen that, have you?
Thanos is a fucking G.
So he's dead.
But this does put a smile on my face.
Okay, we need to go back and look at that shit.
What?
He didn't even punch him with the fist with the fucking crystals in it.
Yeah.
So Iron Man's still alive. Nigga
He's not dead yet.
No, I wanted that nigga to get fucking punched.
They're not gonna show you.
I wanted this nigga to get punched, his fucking whole face rips off.
Maybe, but they're not gonna show that in the trailer. They don't want to spoil anything.
I hope he doesn't die.
Who the hell are you guys?
I lost my shit when I saw that. I was like,
wait, go back? I need to see that again.
why?
Because I love Guardians.
They're probably my favorite. Them,
You have to go back a little more.
oh shit, my bad. Them.
Alright, pause it. Right when he says, who are you doing?
Who the hell are you guys?
Do you know who that is?
That's Thor.
Okay, I just
What? What?
Okay, so Groot is my problem right now. They're going
He's
to teenage Groot.
Teenage Majin Buu. If we're gonna go.
I feel like that's a problem for this because teenage Groot is comedy relief.
Yeah.
Again, the problem is there's the mesh of characters.
I don't think so.
I feel like it's gonna be an overload mesh of information that I hate. That's why I hate Civil War.
What do you
That's
mean?
why I hate the Avengers movies. It's just an overload. We'll talk about it in a second. We'll talk about it in a second.
we talking about we're on the topic. This is
It's an overload.
Oh no, because you want to look at the other
the Black Panther. We'll talk about it before Black Panther. It's just an overload of fucking information. Like it's like, okay, I feel like I have to look at everything.
Yeah.
And not only that, every character should be, I don't know, man. In my opinion, every character should be.
Go here, 11 views. Yeah, go, keep going.
Every video should everyone should be good, right? Like, for example, Thor Ragnarok. I know you haven't seen it. The Hulk's in it.
Yeah.
So it's Hulk and Thor.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's two characters. We only have to worry about two.
Yeah.
Well, Loki's in it too, so 3. But when you look at Avengers, that's 5 different superheroes.
Yeah.
Now, I love the majority of them.
Yeah.
So when they fight or when they talk a certain way, it makes me dislike some of them.
Like, what do you mean?
Okay, for example, when you see say you have your favorite superhero talk with your other favorite superhero,
Yeah.
and one of them's like, "You're a fucking bitch." And it's like, oh, and like you look like a heel right now. It's exactly that, and it's that constantly throughout all the movies.
I'm fine with that. I
don't
like
like
that.
that.
I like two. I like the head-to-head fighting with like a on paper fight. Like, oh, this person versus this person. What would that be? I love seeing that in an Avengers movie.
I hate.
I was watching.
See, and another thing about we were watching Avengers together.
Yeah.
And I fucking hate that movie.
Oh,
That movie fucking sucks. The first Avenger fucking blows.
I think you just say it because I like it over Guardians.
That's not true.
I think it's 100%
That's not true. I personally thought Guardians was better than that movie.
Yeah, and I personally thought.
So I'm obviously not saying it because you thought, oh no. I'm
Okay,
saying
man,
my guy. I said it was better than Guardians before you even saw Guardians. I said Guardians was better than you before you even saw Guardians. How am I going to make my opinion off yours if I already saw both movies and said one was better? And then
I saw Avengers. I didn't see Guardians.
I know, but I had seen Guardians and Avengers, and I said Guardians was better than Avengers. How did I make my opinion off yours if you haven't even seen Guardians yet?
Because I think I did see it.
No, you didn't. Bro.
I did, because when you had that long conversation about, because I said the blue people looked exact.
No, you said that while the movie was playing.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
Whatever.
You said, "Oh, the blue people look exactly the same."
I do not remember. I remember us riding home from work or riding home from that way, and we were talking about it.
We've talked about it on 2 different occasions. One was inside the movie theater for sure, because I was sitting there watching Yondu, and you're like, "He looks like people from Thor." And you backed away.
I definitely
yes,
don't remember.
you did.
I
you
definitely
do this
don't
shit
remember.
all the time.
I definitely don't remember
you
doing
did
that.
You did that. And I was
No,
like,
I do whisper to you.
No,
and
I said no. No, it doesn't.
Let me tell you something sexy.
I was like, no, they look nothing like that. And you're like, yeah, he looks like people from
That's a fight for a different time, Dylan. We're wasting time. We have this Black Panther, the Negro Panther.
I have seen gods.
Let me turn this up, my bad.
I've seen men build weapons that I couldn't even imagine. I've seen aliens drop from the sky. Yeah. But I have never seen anything like this. How much more are you hiding? Hold up. Let's go.
No, that was something. They have Ant-Man in the Infinity Wars. Maybe they do. I just didn't. That suit looks sexy as fuck, though.
is your time.
All he is a nigga that has claws, though, to be honest.
You get to decide what kind of king you are going to be. Don't freeze.
I never freeze. The revolution will not be televised.
You can definitely tell they made this black. You could definitely tell they made this black.
I waited my entire life for this.
Hey, we got the nigga from 2K.
I'ma burn it all.
What happens now determines what happens
Oh,
to the
shit.
rest of the world.
See, are they at Earth, or are they in like a different universe? I think it's a mixture. I think that's what it is. It's a mixture between the two.
The revolution will not be televised. Let's have some fun. The revolution will be live.
Good shit.
I'm about to watch February.
Phoebe Rory.
Phoebe Rory.
That was good. That was a good ass trailer. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I want to watch that movie.
No, see, the problem with, I feel, and this is the actual topic, was initial Marvel versus DC, mainly movies. The problem that I have, or at least I think that the DC has, is that DC is playing catch up, is trying to copy what Marvel did. Marvel, what they did was started all the way back in 2008 with Iron Man 1. Mm-hmm. They've been building this since 2008. It is now 2017, back to 2018, a whole decade. They've been building this universe. Mm-hmm. DC just now started to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe I guess you could say Superman, his arcs now, mm-hmm. like his recent films in the past like 3 or 4 years or whatever, like those have all been for this, but Batman has not been. Like Batman: The Dark Knight was not for this. Mm. The old Wonder Womans or whatever weren't for this. I don't think Green Lantern wasn't even for this either. I don't think.
No.
I'm trying to think if they made any other DC movies, but I think that's where the problem lies. Is that Iron Man was first the starting point of the Avengers. Was the starting point of Marvel Studios. It was Iron Man in 2008, and then it just built, and then it was Thor. Then it was the Hulk, or no, I don't think Hulk had his own movie. Hulk didn't have his own movie. So it was that, what else? Thor, Captain America, and then you just had all of them come together. Mm-hmm. So when was the first Avengers out? Probably like, I don't know, 2012 maybe? I'm just guessing.
I'd say 20.
Let's just say
2013, 2012, maybe 2014.
So we had ever since 2008 to build this universe, and then we are finally getting like the good stuff.
Yes, I agree. That's where a problem lies, but the problem also lies in the fan base, right? So we have a fan base who sees shit happening with Marvel characters. So Marvel and DC are split, right? They're like they're two like the fan base is like Xbox and PlayStation.
Exactly.
They look at they'll read each other's comics, but they'll be like, this is where I'm loyal to.
Yeah.
So when they go and look at Marvel, when the DC fan base looks at Marvel, they're like, okay, we have to. I want that first. I want Justice League.
Yeah.
I want Lex and I want that. I want the Dawn of Justice Batman. I want all that shit.
Yeah.
And they don't want that slow build because they see it happening.
Yeah.
Now, DC may have wanted that slow build. If you remember back in the day, they did make a Superman movie, the Man of Steel movie, which started it, and then they made a second Man of Steel movie.
Exactly.
And then after that, it was Batman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
because I feel like after that, they felt like okay, well, our fans aren't watching Superman movies.
Yeah.
We need to kill Superman.
Nuts.
Dawn of Justice killed Superman, and it got people looking at it and being like, okay, they killed fucking Superman. now in Justice League. Exactly, but before they brought him back, remember they had Wonder Woman they had Wonder Woman, which is pre-Superman.
Yeah.
And they had Justice League, where the whole beginning there's zero Superman. Throughout half that movie, Superman legit comes in at the end.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, I feel like DC. This is kind of awkward to them wearing Batman.
This is kind of awkward.
But DC did the best they could in the situation they were in.
No, they can make better movies. Not having.
See, saying they can make better movies wrong.
It's not wrong.
I feel like Batman vs Superman was a bad movie. Be honest.
I enjoyed it.
Or fucking Suicide Squad was a bad movie.
I enjoyed it.
Come on, bro.
No, they could make better fucking movies. Wonder Woman, you're sitting here telling me
I haven't seen Wonder Woman.
Woman's a trash movie. It's so trash.
Okay, Justice League.
We just talked about Justice League. I just said I liked it. I like Justice League. I like Suicide Squad.
Okay, we didn't talk about Justice. Man of Steel.
We didn't talk about
Man
Justice.
of Steel? No, we didn't. Yeah. You haven't seen Justice League.
Oh, Justice. I'm thinking about Batman v Superman. My bad. I've seen one of them. I haven't seen the other one.
Did you like it?
No.
You didn't like the one that you saw?
It was the one where it was the one with the bus. I forgot that one. And like
so when Superman's a kid and
I think I thought that was the first one.
Here's my thing. That was my first. The first time I saw it, I was like, they're doing a great job making me feel for a character that should indeed be all about hope. Mm-hmm. So that's the difference. In Marvel, you have a lot of superheroes that don't have this moral support, like this internal struggle with themselves. In DC, you have a lot of those.
I beg to differ. Have you seen Civil War?
Nigga, Civil War is that's made for that.
Civil War is ass. Don't get me wrong, but
Civil War was ass. If we compare some of the Marvel movies that were garbage that people just said champion because it's
I can shit on Marvel.
So we can 100% shit on Marvel. But what I'm saying is that Superman has a lot of weight behind him. Mm-hmm. He's Superman. He's OP as fuck. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't kill. Yeah. Name one person like that from the other side.
Captain America.
No, because Captain America in Civil War shows that he definitely went the other way.
Yeah, and then in Justice League, as you described it, I didn't watch it, but when you described it, it's like he was taking... Because that's the route they're going to take it. I'm sorry, DC's going to take that injustice type approach to it, where Superman's going to be bad.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a character flipping. I'm talking about... I'm not talking about a character flipping. I'm talking about how when all throughout Superman being Superman, he had an internal struggle with himself of, should I save these people or should I just let them die? Should I do this or should I do that? That was the whole Superman 1 and 2. Was that internal struggle. And even a little bit in Batman vs. Superman. He would always go and just be like hella depressed Superman. We've never seen... In any other like film or series, we've never seen Superman that way. We don't see him depressed, sad, not understanding why he's not vibing with certain people, not understanding why.
Just Captain America right now.
Right now, yeah. After Superman did it for years, but no one wants to talk about that. People just want to talk about DC's playing.
So you're saying now since Captain America is doing it, now all of a sudden it's
DC
already did it.
But that's exactly what's happening on the other side. Flip that around. Now it's okay. Well, DC's catching up to Marvel when Marvel is doing plot points from DC too.
I'm not saying that Marvel is or not Marvel. I'm not saying DC is well, they probably are, but I'm not saying that Marvel did Avengers and now they're doing it all of a sudden. Like I'm saying that they should fucking sit back and take their time like Marvel did. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think people want that. I don't think people want that.
Probably not.
I think the people who see the Avengers want the Justice League. I think people who see and they want it now. They don't want to wait 5 years for it. That's just the way it is. They're not going to be like, oh, okay.
That's why their movies are shitty.
I don't agree with that. I think Batman vs Superman was a great movie.
I think you could make Batman vs Superman. I think it could have been a lot better. It wasn't ass. It wasn't complete ass. I enjoyed it. I liked it. It could have been better. Same thing with Suicide Squad. Could have been better. We're not about to
when you saw Suicide Squad,
okay, first of all,
you fucking nutted.
Yeah, I like the movie. I enjoyed the movie. We're not about to sit here and act like those villains are the best villains ever. We're not about to sit here and say though their minions were the best minions ever. Like Guardians of the Galaxy.
What do you mean?
Their minions were literally a generic ass just minion. It was literally a black humanoid with a fucking...
You're talking about... I thought when you say villains, and here's the thing. We're talking about DC, who has the greatest villains of all time.
The Joker made that movie, and he wasn't even in it.
Jeremiah, what are you talking about? Harley Quinn? Deadshot?
Those two made the movie. Yes, they carried it. What I'm saying is that Joker made that movie.
So that's three people.
Joker.
That's, my guy, that's three people.
Joker.
Come on, fam.
Joker and Harley Quinn made that movie. Those two. Will Smith did also help make that movie, yes. But the pinnacle, the interest was in Joker and was in Harley Quinn. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Will Smith murdered that. Yes. Will Smith murdered that. Yes.
Will Smith as Deadshot.
Will Smith
added so
carried
much
that.
So then you can't say, "Oh, it's just Harley Quinn and Joker." If
the whole story was interesting only because of Harley Quinn and the Joker. Deadshot made his character interesting. Yes. But without him, it would be Harley Quinn and Joker, and that's it. All eyes was on Harley Quinn and Joker, and you cannot sit here and tell me that wasn't the truth. That's such a fucking lie. You can sit there and lie.
When I watched Suicide Squad, I legit watched all of Will Smith's scenes.
Yes, yeah.
I watched them with three fucking eyes over.
Yes, that's true, but you cannot sit there and tell me that Harley Quinn and Joker were not the focus point of that movie.
They weren't.
When they were on, you were like, oh shit, like this is on.
I was like that for Will Smith, I was like that for Harley Quinn, and I was like that for Joker. Period. There's no denying that.
Okay, man. Whatever.
Zero denying that.
I think
because I was skeptical on Will Smith when I went into that theater the opening night. I was skeptical of Will Smith being a superhero.
Why?
Because I'm like, okay, you're paying Will Smith. If you have Will Smith as a superhero, you're paying him a shit ton of money.
Yeah. So
not only are you paying him a shit ton of money, he's probably not coming back. So this might be the last time we see Deadshot.
Maybe.
As Will Smith.
Maybe. Yeah.
So I watched it. And I watched all his scenes twice. I don't mean I watched them in depth to see everything.
Elaborate, like, okay.
What do you mean? I watched them in depth to see everything.
What's everything? Like what? How he shot his gun? Like what?
Yes, everything, bro. Like how he acted a certain line, how he did a certain thing a certain way, how he did this, to see if they would keep him on.
Okay.
And so, in my opinion, he did a great job, and he carried the movie. I think if we took Harley Quinn and the Joker out, Will Smith could have carried that movie on his own.
I don't think so.
I 100% think so. I 100%. There were points in the movie where I felt like Harley Quinn was not needed. Like when she was getting dressed and she made that comment, I was like, that wasn't needed. When she all her little sly jokes, some of them fell flat on her face.
Okay.
That's why I feel like, in my opinion, Will Smith carried that movie.
Joker, the main point.
Will Smith, Joker.
Joker wasn't even fucking in it, and he still did more than Will Smith. I feel.
No.
Yes.
That's just because it was a new Joker, bro.
You cannot.
That's not even.
Okay, so now it's a new Joker. It doesn't fucking matter. It's the Joker.
I'm not giving you that, bro.
How?
I'm not giving you that.
You cannot sit here and tell me that when the Joker was on scene, you did not sit there and was like, oh shit.
I was like that for Will Smith too.
Nah, fam. Will Smith was throughout the whole fucking movie. You're not gonna sit here and tell me.
I was in awe. I was like, this movie's great.
Bull fucking shit, Jay. Like you cannot sit there and tell me, or not Will Smith, that the Joker didn't kill that shit.
I'm not saying he didn't. What I'm saying is Will Smith carried the movie on his back.
He did. I'm agreeing with you there.
So then where are we disagreeing?
I'm disagreeing with the Joker.
What do you mean, bro?
I'm saying you cannot sit there.
I think Jared Leto did a great job. I think he also did a great job in Blade Runner. So?
Good. Fuck it.
I just think Will Smith was the focal point and he did a better job.
Okay. Next topic.
Jesus Christ.
What?
You killed me, man.
Nigga, that was you. You the one saying no. Oh, Will Smith did everything. No.
I do. Well, I'm gonna rewatch that movie and I guarantee you I'm gonna have the same opinion.
Will Smith killed it, yes. He did carry that shit on his back, yes.
So then what are we disagreeing about?
I'm disagreeing about the fact that the Joker and Harley Quinn were the pinnacle of that movie. We're one of the main reasons why niggas still like that or like the show or like the movie.
Nigga, people didn't like that movie.
Yeah, people didn't like it, but everyone was talking about the Joker, and everyone loved the Joker and Harley Quinn. No one was talking about that shot like that.
A lot of people hated that Joker.
That's bullshit.
Look it up. A lot of people hated that Joker, bro.
Bullshit.
A lot of people hate Jared Leto.
I don't know how to spell his name.
You got close.
Oh, it's with the A. Fuck. Oh, it's just disappointed with the Joker.
Jared Leto was an awful Joker. Insider.
This is a fucking critic, by the way. So fuck.
Yeah, 100%. We can back out. People,
Look at this shit.
Everyone keeps.
Jalen, we're not about to see here. Well, this is Google, and I am searching on this shit, but we're not about to sit here and act like that shit ain't happening. That shit's fucking crazy.
People compared him to Jared Leto, or Jared Leto's Joker to Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
And everyone hated on that nigga.
How long is he? We can't even fucking find like actual whatever. Fuck it. Whatever. Oh, Jalen.
What?
I think DC needs to get their shit together.
I think DC has got their shit together.
I don't know. I haven't seen Justice League. The last DC movie I saw was Wonder Woman, and that shit was trash. And I went in there thinking, okay, this movie, I knew it wasn't going to live up to
Mind you, the one DC movie you don't like is the one DC movie everybody else loves.
Which is what?
Wonder Woman.
Yes. It's trash as fuck.
I agree with you.
That's literally the worst superhero.
So
superhero movie.
We're gonna allow that to happen, right? We're gonna just be like, oh, Wonder Woman's the greatest DC movie in the past 5 years.
You wanna know why?
Because it's a feminist movement, bro. It's obvious. But we're just gonna be like, oh, okay, this is whatever. Fuck it. Nah, my guy, we can't do that.
It's a trash movie. Now, I feel like I need to justify why I say it's trash, Joe.
Okay, go ahead. Now, I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen that shit. I'm never gonna see that movie.
To be honest, you're not gaining.
I know.
It's backstory. It's backstory.
Jemima, I saw the fucking trailer, right? Mm-hmm. And when I saw the trailer and I saw fucking, and you like this bitch. You saw Goodell.
I love that girl. Gal Gadot.
Whatever her fucking name is. You saw Gal Gadot. Fucking do. I don't believe her as Wonder Woman. I just fucking don't. Her face is too fucking small. Period. I love girls. I love women. Gal Gadot, her face is too fucking small. Her physique is too fucking small. And so when I see her do this, it just doesn't look right.
A lot of people say it's Gal Gadot, but I've heard her say her name on Jimmy Fallon. She says Gal Gadot. So I'm calling her.
Okay.
I'm putting that out there.
But I'm just saying, like, you've seen the movie, right? So when she does shit like this, it just looks bad. It looks like you doing it. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like fucking power. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't look like that. It looks like.
Usually it's in slow motion when shit goes.
And that's the shit I hate. Stop with that shit.
You don't like slow motion?
It's all throughout fucking Justice League.
Yeah, because
I hate every fucking.
Why don't you like slow motion?
One of Wonder Woman's parts. Because there's a part at the beginning where there's a bank robbery going on. She fucking superheroes her way through a wall. Boom! Whoa, I'm Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah!
Exactly. And then she does this shit. You know, like she goes through the wall and she does this.
Yeah.
And she blocks the thing. And she goes.
How yoked as fuck.
It just looks. No, we can look at the fucking banks, the beginning of the bank scene where she fucking turns. It just looks so fucking bad. It looks like the worst. Whoever thought of that camera angle, you need to get fired. That was the worst. Fuck. No, look at it, bro. Look at how you can type in.
I don't think we can fucking type it in. Like,
no, yeah, type in. I've typed it in before. Type in Wonder Woman right here. Just do it right here. Type in Wonder Woman fucking.
I want to do something else.
Oh my god.
Gotta save them links.
Type in Wonder Woman. Oh yeah, that's right. Wonder Woman bank scene, Justice League. I guarantee you it comes up first because it looks so fucking bad. Here it is, the top one. Well, this one, yeah.
This one?
Look how bad this shit looks, bro. Like, just
fuck YouTube advertisement.
Look, just the way she moves. She does this. The way, and she like staring right at the camera. She's like, it just looks awkward and it looks shitty.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? How did this already switch? What?
It's all the way in the back.
I know, I fucking... Shut the fuck up!
Down to the modern world. Back to the Dark Ages. And the safe.
This shit looks so bad.
10 seconds? You gave him 20 seconds?
She has 20 seconds for this whole scene. Come on, my guy! Alright, whatever, fuck it. You're a superhero, whatever. This shit looks so bad! Stop! Stop! You can't tell me. Look, she has 12 seconds to do all this shit, bro. Come on, bro. It looks bad. That looks like we made it. Yeets! Come on, bro. And this part right here.
Why did this fucking... Okay. Oh, sorry.
Alright?
Why stop
so
right
look,
there?
this part looks awkward as fuck, too.
A believer.
See, like, what the fuck, bro?
Who are you? A believer. I gotta watch that again. Oh, shit.
It's full of fucking memes, my guy.
I'm a believer.
I hated every single one of her parts. Look at how she fucking clashes her fucking shit.
She does that funny.
Come
she's
on,
adorable.
bro.
I love that girl.
Come on, bro.
That's hilarious.
That's not the one. That's not my Wonder Woman.
Now, I think the problem with... Actually, this is one of the major problems with the Wonder Woman movie was that, you know, the era it was set...
My favorite era.
I hate that fucking era.
I love that era.
No, your era is Cowboy era.
No, it's
like
that era, Cowboy era. It's the era that's Fallout's in.
What?
Yes.
Well, Fallout's like in the future.
Fallout's
like,
in the future, but it's in the future, old future.
I would say like Call of Duty.
Mad Men.
It's Call of Duty.
It's Mad Men.
It's Call of Duty.
It's Mad Men.
World War II.
That's not World War II.
It is! They're talking about gassing niggas and shit in Wonder Woman. The movie.
This is World War II too.
But Jalen, this is like in the future though.
But it's World War II.
But it's in the future.
Oh my god.
Jalen.
Anyway, yes.
You agree.
Yes. I love that time period. So everything is telling me, Jalen, the reason why you like the first fucking, what movie was that? The reason why you like the first Captain America movie, it's in that time period. The reason why you like X, Y, and Z was in that time period. Okay, so you should like this movie. Look at some trailers. She looks like a fucking idiot. Every fucking scene. The music doesn't do her justice either.
League.
She looks like a fucking joke.
No, that movie, we've honestly wasted too much time on the Avengers, but on DC.
I'm sorry.
But no, it's just like
she's a fucking joke.
Her movie is the biggest cliche, in my opinion, of all time. It's literally a girl who doesn't know shit about the world. She goes in the world with this one dude who, of course, she falls in love with. Of course, she can't have because he dies. I'm spoiling the shit out of it for you, but it really doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna watch it.
So it's just them going on this journey, and then the dude's like he's not a general, but he's like in the military or whatever. He's like in the military ranks. He's like a spy, I think he is. And they're trying to figure out like this guy, like this scientist who's building all these like gas shit and stuff like that in the German side. They're trying to figure out their next weapon and all this other shit. And then at the end, this bitch fights Ares. You know what Ares is? The god of war. It's the nigga, you I don't know if you played Injustice 1. It's that nigga with the swords.
You're telling me she fought Kratos.
She fights, not Kratos.
You said the god of war.
Ares. And how he's depicted is just basically this big ass like knight. Like a medieval knight, and he has all these swords at his disposal, pretty much. And he can fly and shit like that. That's Ares. You played Injustice 1, so you should know at least what he looks like.
I played Injustice 2.
You played Injustice 1 too.
And 2.
Yeah. I don't know if he's in Injustice 2.
You should probably play it.
No.
It's on the console.
So this nigga is literally a human at first. And he's like the main villain, and he's like, Wonder Woman, it's you. And then he fucking rips all this metal off of like tanks and shit and then puts it on, and then he turns to Ares. You're Ares! I knew you would come back after 1,000 years. I'm here to slay you. And it's like,
that shit's hilarious.
This is what we do?
This nigga took metal. Okay. Hold on. No. Wait, we gotta get off this topic. One.
We do.
But
I gotta show you.
We're lingering a lot. We're lingering a lot on this topic. It's just because, okay, the best superhero movie, we'll do this. We'll do this to end the topic. We'll talk about this. Best superhero movie, end it, right? Best superhero movie to date, go.
Probably Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, so Marvel side? Mine's Deadpool.
Deadpool's really good. Deadpool's really good.
And my second would be Guardians, so we both win on Marvel side.
Ares revealed. I think... Yeah, this shit is fucking gay.
You always have a choice.
Nope, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're not getting any more of our advertisements.
Hey, how are you?
Well, let me skip it. So Joe Rogan, you can see his eyebrows. You know, he looks very funny. Joe Rogan always looks funny.
Joe Rogan looks like a fucking thumb.
You were right, Diana. They don't deserve our help. They only deserve...
He's a fucking god, by the way.
You.
What? Oh, did you see that? Okay, you saw it. What? I don't know what she did with her hands. So that's the guy she falls in love with.
Future.
Hello?
I'm not your enemy, Diana.
Hey, man. You fucked that scene up.
I'm the only one.
You fucked that scene up. We're just gonna act like she don't have a sword now.
Why'd she jump?
As you now do.
Bruh! What is going on in...
By the way, that sword's supposed to be able to kill Ares, or kill, yeah.
God killer.
The God Killer.
My dear child.
There's much for
It's not the God Killer. You are. Only a god can kill another god. Zeus left the child he had with the queen and the god of truth. It by themselves. And you would join me, and with our powers combined, we could finally
This shit looks
end
ass.
the pain, all the suffering, the distraction they bring.
This shit's fucking trash,
Yeah,
bro.
that shit looks trash.
Here we go.
My dear.
I'm just trying to see when he does this stupid shit.
Oh my God! What are we gonna do? There's not much we can do.
How is none of
That's
this...
who I think it is.
They're just fucking completely useless because Lois Lane isn't gonna fucking beat
But we can't
Dead
stop
Side or Dark Side. Like, nigga. Here we go. Wrong thing. This is just fucking stupid. Blows that at her, and then she gets dazed, and then her boyfriend's like, I have to go, and she's like, I can't hear you, because I'm dazed. Here we go. Yes. Yeah, he uses metal and shit to fucking
Super trash.
do that. So that's that movie. We spent way too much time for that. It's trash. I didn't like that movie at all. It was just very cliche. Anyway, on to the next topic. Topic 2, which is what I like to call Weeabo / whitewash. Now,
Okay.
we talk all about anime.
Yes.
And we talk a lot about comic books and stuff like that. A lot of people get salty because Ghost in the Shell. Scarlett Johansson played her, and she was supposed to be like a Japanese person, right?
Yeah.
So everyone's like, "Oh, they whitewashed the character." They did, true. Like they,
I guess.
you guess?
Yeah.
So you have an opposing opinion on that. First of all, before we get into this, we're gonna look up the definitions of weeaboo and whitewash, right? Because Jalen claims me to be of one of these, and then a lot of other people like to call me, not a lot of other people, but bitch ass niggas that don't know what they're talking about like to call me a weeaboo or whitewash. I'm fine with being weeaboo.
I know.
Okay, so weeaboo is a non-Japan person who basically denounces their own culture and calls themselves Japanese. They try to learn Japanese through the anime they watch, usually end up pronouncing it wrong and looking like a complete idiot. Okay, so that's what we keep in mind that a non-Japanese person can like the culture, watch anime, speak the language, and respect the culture while still keeping in touch with their own, which keeps them from being a weeaboo. Okay, so that's a weeaboo, right?
Yeah. You're not. I use the term weeaboo a little bit differently.
Yeah, you use it a lot more loosely,
yeah, like you like anime.
Yeah, you like weeaboo. Yeah, exactly.
All right, just so we get that clear, I knew that.
So now we're gonna look at whitewash. So whitewash is someone who looked. Actually, wait, I don't think this is the right one.
Someone who looked.
No, that's not what white. No, I forgot the definition. I need to look up the right here. I think it's this one. A term that now has also come to refer to the entertainment industry attempt at making ethnic characters more appealing to the white money spending masses by making exotic characters less authentic or less ethnic and more white. As in Chun-Li's supposed to be 100% Japanese and they made her white in the Street Fighter. That's hilarious. Okay. So okay, but this is I read this. I'm stuttering like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I read this. Tell me how you feel about this statement. Thanks to commercial whitewashing, every token quote black girl on TV has become a light-skinned black girl. This does not bode well for the dark-skinned black actresses. So how do you feel about that?
Disagree wholeheartedly.
Okay, so
I don't think whitewashing is a thing.
So. Okay, now this is gonna be a topic we're gonna have to. So first, we're gonna digest. We're gonna break down whitewashing.
All right.
Whitewashing is turning a different culture and converting that into the white culture.
Yeah. All right. So let's speak.
So,
can we say this? Do you believe this to be true?
I feel like it can be true. Yeah.
I feel like it's not.
I don't feel like
we just watched the Black Panther trailer. All niggas.
Okay. Oh wait. Okay.
So we're gonna sit here and say, okay, I watch. If I get inspired from Ghost in the Shell, right? I watch. I want to make a movie about that. I want to like do it my way. Mm-hmm. I want Scarlett Johansson here. I want this.
Yeah.
That's how that person thought of it. That's his creative vision. Mm-hmm. He wasn't like, oh, I want to make the whole thing white. His actor in his head was probably Scarlett Johansson. Mm-hmm. Because she can play this role. She can do this.
Yeah.
She can do that.
Yeah.
Who know? We don't know how the movie broke down. A lot of the times, there are ethnic people that they do reach out to that just turn down the role. Mm-hmm. Because there comes a point in time where it's like, okay, this is whitewash, but we have no choice but to whitewash it because it's a racist role. You know what I mean? Yeah. You think Samuel L. Jackson... People get mad at Samuel L. Jackson for playing the butler in whatchamacallit.
Oh, in I don't know what you mean. Django. Yeah.
But if we had a white person play that, we couldn't have a white person play that role.
It wouldn't make any sense.
It would make zero sense. But we're gonna say we could sit here and say Inglourious Basterds whitewash. We sit here and say X, Y, and Z movies whitewash. I need an example of movies that are whitewashed other than Ghost in the Shell.
Maybe Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z Evolution. I don't know if that's whitewash though.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, they made a live action like a while ago, a couple years ago. They made a live action. It's like Dragon Ball Z. It's like Dragon Ball Evolution or something like that. It's like a live action. Trash.
All right, so look at the.
Let's read this one because this is one also. A process or a result or act when a person who is considered a minority adapts the lifestyle, including speech, mannerisms, clothing, etc., that is attributed secludedly to those of European descent, white people.
All right, so European descent, we're all from European descent. That's fucking retarded. If you know anything about history, Britain was where we were owned, and then we moved over to America. You guys are fucking idiots. Anybody who says you're whitewashed, you can suck a dick, that's retarded. That's blatantly stupid.
Okay, my question is, usually, I base this because I had a couple people... One of them being my exes said, "Oh, you're whitewashed. You guys are just whitewashed." And I was like, "Do you even know what that means?" Because I didn't even know what it meant. I was like, I assumed because whitewash in the name, it means you're trying to act white.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, what is trying to act white? Me is having a button-up suit and tie and be like, "Hey, feller, how you doing, sir?" Speaking. I'm like, nah. We're giving white people too much fucking credit.
100%.
We're giving just because you talk like you have education
doesn't mean you're
whitewashed. It means you're educated, and that's what my problem is. Like, why are we giving them this title?
Because we're a group of oppressed people. Black people are a group of people who are oppressed. So every time you're learning about something, there's a divide. It's like, okay, we're learning about slavery today. When you learn about slavery, the white people are this, the black people are this. Mm-hmm. Even learning about it creates a divide. Yeah. Because once you learn about it, it's like, okay, so Jimmy over here in class
is a nigger. And it's like, okay, well... fuck it.
You know what I mean? It creates a divide. Yeah. Because we're learning about it. So this is honestly people believing in that divide. Mm-hmm. People believing that divide... Does it exist? Yeah, to some small extent. But it happens when people believe... Oh, a black person says, nah, I mean, I'm a nigga, nah, I mean, what's up, nigga?
And
how you doing, nigga? And that's not who I am, bro.
And to me, I don't think that's being black. I think that's being ghetto.
Yeah.
There's a difference, and people don't fucking see it. There's a difference between being black and being ghetto. Yeah. Being black, we eat all types of shit. We eat yams, cornbread with milk. We have culture.
That's not ghetto.
That's not ghetto. That's being black. Being ghetto is having your pants sag because you want to get fucked in the ass. No, I'm sorry. Having your pants sag, throwing up gang signs. That's ghetto. Anyone can be fucking ghetto.
Yes.
You just gotta live. You just gotta live in that neighborhood. You gotta live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Anyone can be ghetto. Anyone can be educated. And that's the two different sides of the spectrum. And a lot of people are over on that ghetto side that call other people whitewashed because they're educated. That's what pisses me off. Read a fucking book. I don't even read books. I don't read books. I mean,
I'm about to read Ready Player One.
Great show. It's like, get educated. I don't care how you get educated. Just fucking. I watch YouTube videos. I watch TED Ed about fucking about blood cells, about cancer. I fucking watch theories. What was it? It was like space. Not space theories. What is it? Like dimension theories and all this other shit. Like I watch that just because it's entertaining to me, and I'm getting educated by it. And to sit here and say it's wrong or you're whitewashed and make it be frowned upon because you're getting educated and you don't want to sit here and talk like an idiot.
Pretty much saying that only white people can have education.
And it's like, no. Like, I seen a white person act ghetto too. I seen him sag his pants. I seen him throw up gang signs.
They want to be in that. Some people want to be in that.
And they think it's cool. It's not cool. It's just clown. I look at gangsters.
Like they're doing some clown shit.
I say gangsters hella funny. Gangsters. I look at gangsters and I look at thugs and I'd be like, nigga, you just a nigga trapped in the system. Like you're
ass nigga.
There's nothing good from you coming out of this. Yeah. You think selling weed, you think you're gonna be the next fucking Scarface? No, nigga. I'm sorry. Well, weed is legal now, but let's say cocaine, crack-a-la-dactyly. White girl.
Crack-a-la-dactyly, making your backlash go insane chocolate.
Like, there's nothing good coming out of that. Yeah. And the fact that us as a society, or I don't know if it's all of us as a whole, but we frown upon on whitewash or being educated. Yeah. It's fucking trash. Like, no.
Super trash.
And then, like, people like to play this class card where, oh, if you're white, you're white privileged. If you're white, all your fucking statements are invalid if you struggle in life. No, black people, Latinos, minorities are the ones. Yeah, and it's just fucking bullshit, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here. I mean,
there is something to be said about a lot of different things, right? We can't.
We're not gonna dismiss it. We're not gonna dismiss it. Yes, man, niggas do struggle. Yes, minorities do struggle, but it's not like, oh, we're living in the slave days. Like, no.
But it's hard. Okay. So if we had a white man and a black man who lived the same exact lives, which life would be harder?
Probably the black dudes.
Okay, so we know white privilege exists.
Yes.
So if we have those same people and they both try to apply for a job, who's most likely to get it?
Probably the black dude, to be honest.
You think so?
Yes. Because I feel like, especially now, in this culture...
Maybe now. But if we talked about...
Let's go back like 2000s. Maybe early 90s. I would probably say white people.
Yeah.
Now we're a lot more accepting.
100%. 100%. I agree with you. Mm-hmm. I think there's still a divide. I mean, and that's here. Mm-hmm. That's our perspective from here. I can't speak on a nigga from California or a nigga from Baltimore. We live in two different worlds. Exactly. Mm-hmm. It feels like we're in the same one, but we live in completely different worlds. Here in Washington, I feel like I can apply for a job, and Jonas can apply for a job, and they're just looking at our qualifications.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking SCH America. When I entered and I beat out like I think it was like 50-something people, or maybe like 70-something people. I beat out for that internship. It was 2 spots. Me and this other nigga got the 2 spots. I was black. The other guy was Ukrainian, Ukrainian. Me and him beat out most, and I don't think it was because I was black. That could have been the reason. I don't think so, because we had a lot of ethnic people in there. We had Asian, we had a Latina, we had white people. Greg Armstrong was in there, and then he left. He quit. But like, I think they looked at my qualifications because they're like, "Oh, you did 3D modeling. What was your qualification?" I said, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different types of things I've worked with. I guarantee you, the majority of those kids only had like 1 or 2 things that they worked on. So they looked at me, they're like, "Oh shit, this guy, he's legit. Like he has all this knowledge. Like it's not about being black or white. It's about how much what you."
But again, that's here in a lot of states.
That's here.
In a lot of states, it can be.
I want to go to like the South because that's where I feel like it's probably most bad at. So I want to go to the South and look at those niggas. Look how bad they are.
See, but you see what I'm saying? You have to go there.
Yeah,
I went to Florida and we got pulled over and it was just weird, bro. They saw a black man in the car. They had someone stand on the other side, like of the car. Like there was no. So there's a girl cop and a guy cop.
Yeah,
we were parked here, right? And we were parked here, and the girl cop. And so the girl cop and guy cop pulled up. The girl cop, I'm on this side. Girl cop pulled over, and the guy cop went over to talk to. It's just weird. Like, why would you stay? Like, you don't need to be there.
Maybe that's their protocol. It's because that's state. Because police is state. You got to remember that. So
I understand that. I understand that. But we seen 2 people because it was like the reason why is because there was a like solid line, and the donut restaurant was right here, so people would turn that solid line. So 2 people got arrested, and only me did they come to the other side. So I know it wasn't protocol. It was just weird. And I didn't have my shoes on. And I was afraid to reach down for my shoes. So I was like, I don't want to get shot. So I'm just going to stand here like this. Yeah, no. That's the best thing to just stand I sit here like this. Like, nigga.
Namaste.
I'm good. You know what I mean? And Amanda thought it was weird too. Like, in Disneyland, I walked into Disneyland. And they're like, oh yeah, we got to randomly check you.
I feel like white people are more like, they're more courageous. As in, like, if a black person gets pulled over, we're like this. White person gets pulled over, nigga, this is just my friend, Jeffrey.
But like,
nigga, you want the guns right here?
When we went to Disneyland, Manda was pissed. She was livid. So, like, legit, Florida's super white.
Really?
White
you
everywhere.
Think so?
I know.
When we went to Florida, I feel like there's a lot of black people.
I was in a different part of Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Weren't you in Orleans? Not New Orleans, Orlando. No, we're in Orlando.
We were in Orlando, but we were in West Palm, which is a different part of Florida.
Something like that.
We went to West Palm, which is a different part of Florida, and then we drove to
South Beach,
Orlando.
Oh, okay.
And so in Orlando there was a bunch of white people because it wasn't like a time. It was like Christmas or whatever.
Yeah, like
near that time.
Yeah.
So we go in the gates. I was surrounded by white people, like all around me. And I walk in, Amanda's right next to me, and then they just pull me and they're like, yeah, we're checking you. No one else got checked. It was just me.
Yeah, you look like a stereotypical nigga.
Like, come on. Like, what do you mean?
You gotta search the ones that look dangerous.
So I got checked, and I was like, whatever, fuck it, it's whatever. And Amanda was like, are you fucking kidding me? She was ready to, like, go after... Are you fucking kidding me? No, she was ready to go after somebody.
Why?
I was like, man, it's
white
chill.
People are fucking crazy.
I was like, man, it's chill. She's like, no, that's not cool.
It's hilarious. It's like, that's not cool. You were oppressed once, and we're gonna make it right.
Pretty much, bro. It's just
I love white people. They're hilarious. They're such savages. They don't give a fuck. I ain't trying to get shot. All I'm saying, I mean, it's definitely worse in the South for sure.
100%. But it's definitely worse in a lot of different places.
And it's like okay, you come from a place where racism isn't that prevalent in your state, so everything you say is just invalid. You know, we're better than you. You know, you can't talk on this topic because you don't. Bitch!
We're talking to niggas that live in California. If you don't get the fuck out of here.
If you don't lick my left nut twice on Tuesday.
I'm not saying California isn't completely anti-racist, but I'm saying we go to California often, and it's not that bad, bro.
It's not.
I've been to I've never felt some type of way.
No, but niggas be like, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to not go in a certain part of the neighborhood, not to go to certain area. Okay. Bitch, have you been to Portland?
I mean, like, it's been like that, like, in California, there are places like that where, like...
Yeah, because obviously, if you look at the fucking history...
Yeah.
The Black Panthers, if you look at that shit, the Bloods and the Crips, if you look at that shit, yes, a fucking course. Do a history. And this is why I love the Bloods and the Crips, because they're literally an organization that lost their way.
Yeah.
They don't even know what the fuck it means now. But that's just what happens with time. You lose... Yeah. If you don't value that, and if you don't teach the people, educate them, like our country is doing, we're educating ourselves from history, you lose your way.
Yeah.
And it's just very interesting. Bloods and the Crips is very interesting. Blood stands for, like, we're all Bloods, blood will conquer or whatever. Like,
I thought it was like something like brotherly love.
Yeah, it's like blood. It's like brotherly love. Something overcomes diversity or some shit like that.
Overcomes diversity. Some shit like that.
And then Crips stand for community resistance and progress. I learned this all through. And this is why Eddie Griffin, the comedy, learned this everything from his comedy show on Netflix.
You know what's hilarious? I learned about it from, what was it?
And I looked into it, and then it was true.
I learned about it through Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. You know his Pimp a Butterfly? He says, it's crazy how you can have two people on the same boat, or you can have two people on the same boat. Something Samuel, oh, yeah. You can have two niggas on the same boat, like Crips and Bloods, but... some Samuel Samuel being on Django. I was like, are you fucking kidding me, Kendrick? You need to stop.
Like, it's so fascinating. And it's fascinating because these niggas, lost their fucking way.
It's true, bro.
They lost their way. And, they had something that was, they had something that was,
special. Good.
I'm gonna watch this later.
Always talking about my country.
First of all, Eddie Griffin, black. He's from Kansas. He was like, we didn't have gangs. Where I'm from, we didn't have gangs. We had, he said, we had you and your niggas and your friends. You be there just to make sure no one jumps in. He said you either get your ass beat or you whoop the nigga's ass. He said, you get your ass beat, you go to the gym, you try to work on that left hook. And it was just he's one of the realest, dudes. He's smart. He's educated. The fuck? What the fuck?
I bet you Jesus was a cool kid. His mama be like, now Jesus, go on in there and take a bath. Don't be talking about Jesus.
Where the fuck is it?
And blow themselves up about some Muhammad. The message.
God damn it. Jalen. Oh, right here.
They don't even know Bloods and Crips started right here in Oakland. It's an offshoot of the Black Panthers. I'm going to teach y'all something tonight. When the feds came to break up the Black Panthers, two of the brothers went down to L.A. One went to Inglewood and started the Bloods, which meant if the police fuck with anybody on this block, we all blood, we all family, we stand together. All right? Another one went down to Compton, started the Crips. Crips stand for Community, Resistance, and Progress. If you fuck with anybody in this community, the community has got a resistance and progress. Officer. You ask these little youngsters now, hey, what Crip mean? It mean Crip cook. It mean Crip cook. It mean Crip cook. And what is this retarded walking? What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? You just got out the zoo? You playing right into the white man's stereotype of us. You know what I mean? Chill the fuck out on that red and blue, nigga. I don't even understand, nigga. We both broke. You a blood, I'm a Crip, we broke. Come together like butt cheeks and be the shit. Now this motherfucker in the club is a bitch.
Yeah. So it's just shit like that. If you learn the history, and be educated, you will learn what you're standing for. I'm talking about Bloods and Crips, obviously. Mm-hmm. And these niggas think they're the shit. Like, they grew up not valuing life, not valuing, certain morals, certain aspects in life. And I think us as a society should value that as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's gonna stop like violence necessarily, but I think at least it's gonna like help us understand like sex is more than just two bodies fucking. Mm-hmm. It's more than just having a baby. Like there's more to that.
Yeah.
And when you teach just sex is just you can have a baby from it. Then when a person has it, like, wow, this felt really good. I have this bond with this person. I was like, well, that's not what you were taught. Then you have gangsters that aren't taught how to value life. Be honest, does school ever value life? Like, do they ever teach you, okay, this is a life, you should value this, you only get one? Like, do they?
Maybe.
Depending on the teacher too.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean,
Washington, that's what we...
Maybe. I would say yes and no. I would say in the standard that we're talking value life, we're talking valuing a human life.
Value your life, value the person next to you's life.
But we, like, in history, we talk about human life being valued, the Human Rights Act. Mm-hmm. And human life being valued that way.
And it's all like paperwork stuff, you know?
Yeah. They talk about human rights being valued, or human rights, and they talk about slavery, which are two things where it's like you should value human beings. Mm-hmm. So it's there if you care. If here's the problem. We can't. Our problems can't just go back and be like, it starts at the school system. It doesn't, in my opinion. I used to think that way. That used to be my train of thought until I thought about it. I sat down and I was like, in school, half the niggas in school didn't pay attention in school. So it's like, school wasn't the problem. They could have been teaching the shit that you wanted them to teach, but you wouldn't have paid attention to it back then. So, college is the school that you want to change. Mm-hmm. That is the school where you further your learning. Mm-hmm. School as it is now is just supposed to teach you the basics.
See, my problem with school now is that it's outdated. We need to update the school system. It's outdated. Because the school system was meant for, back then, to have fucking, back in like the industrial era, to have niggas go to shift from shift, be on bell to bell, and to work in this kind of function, this kind of...
I agree. I agree with that. The way school runs
needs to be updated.
It's fucked up and needs to be updated.
It needs to have more... See, I want to say it needs to have more freedom, more art to it, to have people care more. And yeah, you're right. People don't pay attention in class, but like that just shows you that fucking no one likes school like that.
But it's not. I don't think it's. I think even if the function changes, it's still something you have to go to.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the problem.
Exactly.
America's the land of the free, and we have to go do something.
Yeah.
So it's like in places like North Korea and shit like that, they make it mandatory to do 2 years of military. Mm-hmm. Right after high school, 2 years of military, and then you can start your job.
Yeah.
So like, I guarantee you those people are the same way, but not, because they're like, oh, I'm doing this for Kim Jong. I'm doing this for this. I'm doing this for a reason.
Yeah. In
America, it's like you get thrown into the school system, and you're doing it because and you're free. You're allowed to do whatever you want.
Well, I thought China was because they have an overgrowth in population, and they have more men than females. I forgot what the ratio was, because I just like listened to a podcast or something like that about it, and they have like way more men than women there. So you know what they do with the men? They're like, you guys have to go to the army.
No, that's not. Well, that could be true in China. I know in North Korea that's not true, even though women have to go.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I think it's to keep people in line too. Mm-hmm. The 2 years of military.
Exactly.
It's like you know the government does for what they do for you.
Yeah.
And like. That's the problem. Freedom in America, we wouldn't have had the kneeling if everyone had 2 years of military. We wouldn't have had the whole kneeling thing.
Exactly.
Because everyone would have been through the military and everyone would have done the same thing. Mm-hmm. I think it comes down to, I think you're right, the structure needs to change, but I think that still doesn't help the fact that the kids aren't going to pay attention. I think they're still going to be like, I have to go to this, and since I'm free, I'd rather hang out with my friends on weekends. I'd rather play video games. I'd rather do this. I'd rather create something. And that doesn't necessarily have to be in school. And I think that's the problem with school. It's just something that's mandatory that you have to go to, that people are like,
you know what we should do? What kids should do is have to raise an animal and then kill it. Or not even kill it, just raise an animal and be like, this is a life. Or, I don't know, just like...
No, because that would start a lot of serial killers.
It would. But like, I don't know, we need to teach like morals and values.
I feel like people do value things. I think...
people do, but like...
I think what you're mistaking is people's value for other things higher than other things. For example, if I value you more than I would a random nigga on the street. So if a random nigga was threatening you, then I'm going to come to your defense. Yeah. And I think that's what we're seeing a lot more of. I think we're seeing a lot more of other people valuing other things or other people higher than other people. Not everyone is the same.
Which is fine.
And so I think that's what we're seeing.
My problem is when me and this random person go up to each other and this guy's like, you know what? Fuck this guy. And just beats the shit out of me because I looked at him a certain type of way, you know? Like, we need to value just other people's humanity and other people's existence just as well as us. Of course, there's levels to it, but there's still a level where it's like, this is a human or this is a living being. Like, it doesn't have to be human. But we really don't.
We do. It's human rights.
Human rights, but it's at the same time niggas be talking shit, talk about a fucking animal. Sorry, a fucking random animal is higher than a human just because we're more intelligent. Like I'm attacking vegans, obviously, but not all of them, vegans. But the ones that like to talk shit. It's because you saw a fucking fly.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
This motherfucker
needs to die.
Smash it. You're not gonna kill it like that.
I've killed it like that before.
But like, if you're gonna blame humanity for being intelligent and paint it as a picture as a bad thing, and that's what I think society does. I think society paints knowledge as something bad because it's power. And it's just like, no, nigga, like get your shit together. Get knowledge. Have knowledge. Knowledge is the best thing ever. And it's like, if you have it, you're smart. You can figure shit out better. You know, you know why things work a certain way. You can expand. You're a fast learner. And it sucks to sit here and be like, you know what? It sucks to sit here and be like, you know what? Knowledge is bad. If you have knowledge, you're whitewashed. We're going to paint you in a negative brush because we are not knowledgeable. And it's like, get the fuck out of here. Don't be a fucking crab in a barrel because I'm trying to get out. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. That shit's childish, dude. Like, I don't know. Everyone wants to play the victim card and then it's just fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I just want to rant. It wasn't even that serious.
It wasn't.
But Weeabo. Am I more a whitewash or more? Am I
You're 100% Weeabo. Because I don't believe in the term whitewash.
I like that.
I don't believe in the term whitewash for even movies.
No. What about just people in general? Like, oh, you're whitewashed.
That doesn't make sense.
No?
No.
No, it's funny because compare me and Jonas, because Jonas did his financial aid or whatever. He's only getting 18%. Yeah. Me, I forgot how much I got way more than 18%.
Yeah, but that's not because you're black.
I think it's part of it is because I'm black, but also it's because my mom makes a lot less.
You have one mom.
I have one mom, and they have two niggas.
Okay. You have one mom, make a lot less. You're in an apartment. You're also, this is considered an apartment. You're in an apartment. You also have 4 siblings. You also, you know what I mean? Down the line, you do get more. Yeah. Way more than just because you're black.
Yeah.
Jonas, let's take down his. He has 2 parents that both have very well-paying jobs.
Yep.
He has Hunter. That's it. And he lives in a house. He should be getting less. I feel like the system works.
In this case, yeah.
That's all that tells me is the system fucking works.
I think people just need to stop playing the victim card and just need to go out and do what they desire. Because you're not gonna do anything sitting on your couch watching fucking Teen Mom or whatever. Like, you got to go out and do it. That doesn't necessarily mean go to college. You don't got to go to fucking college. Just like, I don't know. And that's another thing. I think and this is what people. I'm going on a different rant here. Schooling, like, I feel like when people get out of high school, I feel like some of them don't know what to do. Like, I don't want, like, the things I've learned in, like, high school didn't really help me. You know, I feel like if they would taught me how to do taxes, get a job, do all this other stuff, you know.
I mean, they did have those classes in place here.
Here? They didn't have, like, how to do your taxes, I don't think.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Maybe if I was accountant, that's the only shit I know.
What was that class called? It was like business and something else. I took it.
Business? Was it marketing?
Yeah, it was that same teacher.
But see, and then, like, if they even have that, you should have everyone take the class.
You mean mandatory?
Yeah, mandatory, because, like, I didn't even know about the fucking class until just now.
Yeah, I know. I've been knowing about that class.
Like, they need to teach life shit. How to do your taxes, how to apply for a 401k.
That's not what they should be teaching.
They should. No. They should. They need to teach you real shit.
Should be teaching you.
No, that's something that the fucking educate. No, you're right. Parents should be teaching that, but also the education system needs to teach that. They need. So. The whole point of school is to get you ready for the real world.
Not my opinion.
Not my opinion. My name's Jalen. I have my own opinions, and I'm a little bitch.
That is mad. My name is Jalen, and I have my own opinions. Fucking mad.
I'm my own opinions.
Alright, so the way I look at it, we'll get on to the next topic after this. The way I look at it is school is meant to get you prepared for college. That is what school is right now. And college is prepared to get you to the real world. By the end of high school, they want you to know what your job is. Because you've had 18 years to do that.
Yeah. That's it?
That's it.
Okay. That was a lame ending. You
ended better.
I ended better? Ladies and gentlemen, this is how...
Okay, time for the next topic. Is the NFL non-profit?
You're so gay! Oh, god damn it.
You got so salty, I felt it.
Next topic is Jalen's topic.
Is the NFL non-profit? What do you think?
Fuck no. They're making money. They obviously making money. Nigga, if you don't stop, nigga...
Right. They're 100% non-profit.
They're making money.
They're 100% non-profit. Look it up.
They may be non-profit, but the niggas who own the NFL making profit. So fuck you. It's like I own.
Fuck me for saying
not you. My bad. It's like I own Erebus, right? But Erebus is non-profit. But y'all niggas just paying me straight up.
No, Erebus is making a profit.
No, what are you talking? NFL's not making a profit. It's non-profit. I'm comparing this to I'm comparing it like if we were the NFL. Okay, I'm just comparing Erebus as the NFL.
Let's talk.
And then I'm the NFL.
You think the NFL's making money?
If it's a non-profit, then no. I think the niggas who own the NFL are making money.
100%.
So to say like, yeah, you're right. The NFL isn't making money, but so the niggas who, so it's a non-profit. I'm putting quotation because yeah, the NFL doesn't make money, but the niggas who own the NFL and use the NFL to make money. Because everything's an asterisk. It's like technically yes, it's non-profit.
It is
technically.
Non-profit.
Yeah, technically.
No, it is.
Yeah, technically.
No, it is.
Yeah, technically.
No, it's not technical. It
technically.
Is. It 100% is. Not even technical.
It's technically a non-profit.
Jeremiah,
yes. It's like Jeremiah, you're getting paid for Erebus, but Erebus isn't getting any money. But you're getting paid. So it's non-profit, but you're getting paid for Erebus. It's not making profit. Yeah. It's making profit for you, but it's not making profit. It's making profit for you, but
look at non-profit right now.
Fuck you, I'm not looking at non-profit. Because no one means. Like, you're right is the thing, you're right. I'm just saying it's like, nigga, if you don't stop with the bullshit, like...
And it was tax exempt.
Oh, why is it tax exempt? Why is it not tax exempt now if it's not making any profit?
Because there's points of the NFL now that makes profit. The only part that doesn't is the office now.
Okay, so now it makes profit.
But it's still non-profit.
No, it's profit, nigga. If you make a profit, you make a profit.
Look it up, bro.
Nigga, if I get a paycheck, I am making money.
No, I'm sorry, bro.
Nigga, I don't tell you, man.
The NFL is non-profit, Cuddy.
How's it non-profit?
Look it up.
Do you have like an actual website, or you just want me to look it up?
I just want you to look it up.
Oh my!
In all honesty.
Oh my!
Eddie Griffin. I just want you to keep doing more work. You know what I mean? Keep getting those URLs, baby.
What is it called?
Is the NFL non-profit? Is Nintendo non-profit?
The NFL is no charity. The NFL teams who see the bulk of league's $11 billion in revenue in taxable entities. So the NFL does pay tax. The league office is tax exempt, but generates $9 million in income during 2012 tax. So what the fuck?
So it's non-profit.
I didn't see one thing where it says it's not non-profit in here.
Where it's not?
Yeah, I haven't read one thing right here that says it's not non-profit.
No, I said then it is a non-profit. NFL is no charity. The NFL teams...
I hate looking up shit. What's true? The NFL league used to be tax-exempt entity. What's false? The NFL tax exemptions applied only on the league. Okay. Given up its non-profit status. Okay, so look at this. The NFL tax exempts applies. Fuck this being false. And the office has since given up on its non-profit status.
So the NFL is still exempt from taxes.
Okay, so they're exempt from taxes.
Whoa, what's that? What's that ad on the side of the screen?
It says Neo.
Definitely says Neo.
Okay, so what's this topic about exactly?
Do you feel...
I'm sorry,
Do you feel it is okay for niggas to be doing that shit?
To be non-profit?
Yes.
What's wrong with being non-profit?
Okay, my problem... Now, here's where we get into it, right? I love this shit. What's wrong with being non-profit? Nothing, right? Red Cross is fine. I feel like you cannot be non-profit, nigga, if you benefit... If you benefit other people, you're allowed to be non-profit. If you benefit only and entirely yourself, you cannot be non-profit. That is straight bullshit. The NFL should not. The NBA is not non-profit.
Okay.
The NHL is not non-profit.
Okay.
The fucking MLB is not non-profit, but the NFL is. That's straight bullshit. The NFL is no Red Cross. The NFL is no breast cancer awareness. The NFL is not. It's making profit from every.
No, it's not making profit. No, like you just said earlier, it's not making profit,
is, bro.
No, it's not making profit. Fuck you. You were disagreeing with me the whole time. I was saying this.
I wasn't disagreeing.
Yes, you were. You were playing devil's advocate without telling me, you bitch.
I got him.
Fuck you. No, nigga. Because I told you, if you're making money for yourself. Like, yeah, you can say, oh, the Red Cross is non-profit, but someone's paying those niggas to transport all that shit. Someone's paying them.
Yes.
Unless they're doing it for free, which I doubt they are.
But they're non-profit. You know what I mean?
Fuck that. They're profit.
No, they're not.
If you have a business and you're paying your people, you're making profit.
That's all they do.
That's profit.
They're not...
That's profit.
I'm gonna fuck. So you donate. Let's say this phone is Red Cross. You donate your money to Red Cross.
Yes.
And Red Cross spreads it.
Yes.
They don't pay any. They don't pay the owner right here does not get paid.
Okay.
That's a non-profit.
Does he pay any of his workers?
No, the business pays everybody.
Does the workers get paid?
Yes.
That's profit.
No, that's only profit for the workers, bro. The volunteers.
They're getting money. They're getting money. Me, as a non-profit organization, no one is getting money. No one is getting money that works there.
No, that doesn't make any sense. That makes zero sense. How are you going to have non-profit with nobody making money?
Doesn't make sense as McDonald's.
No, but for real, how are you going to... Give me a case where you have a non-profit that makes zero money and doesn't pay anybody.
Then that's what I'm saying. Like, no, nigga. Like, if you making money, you're making money. I don't care what you do with that money. I don't care.
I mean, technically, the NFL is a non-profit.
I don't care. Fuck you.
No, I think.
Okay, so let's say I was
the
NFL,
right? The NFL.
Okay, let me say this. Let's say the NFL, right? I own the NFL, and I get $1 million in money, but I give all that money automatically to charity. Is NFL profit? Yes or no? Is it a non-profit, yes or no?
This is a non-profit.
How the fuck is that a non-profit? Just because I get to choose what I do with it? Nigga, I'm getting the money, and I'm choosing to give it away. No, but that's not what's
happening. You're the owner, right? There's a block in front of you. This is the block in front of you.
Yeah.
All right, you're the owner. The money goes to this block.
Okay.
You don't see any of it.
Okay.
The money goes to this block. You get to decide what this block does, but it cannot go to you. The money cannot. It's impossible. It cannot go to you. Okay. So in the NFL's case... The $5 billion, boom. They spread it throughout the league. Every team gets a certain amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, dispersed. It's all gone. You have no money.
Okay. now making money some other way with the teams.
Like, you now have a way to make money, but you're not making it from the organization as the NFL.
Whatever, man. They're making money.
I agree.
They made money right there. Them getting that money and dispersing, they made money.
I don't think a nonprofit is getting money and I think
a
nonprofit is getting money.
You're right.
I think a nonprofit is
if it was that way that you just explained it, they're getting money for sure. That's getting money. They're just dispersing it.
They're dispersing it to the people.
They got the money. Like if they really wanted to, they could be like, you know what? Fuck you guys. You guys
look
at
nonprofit, bro. Nonprofit. I'll look it up.
No, nigga.
Then look at nonprofit then.
Why? It's an open and shut case, Jalen. It's open and shut case. Look at all these fucking tabs. Okay, let's see really good.
You should do what is a non-profit.
That's what it did.
But you spelled profit wrong.
So you spelled profit.
That's not how you spelled it the first time.
Oh, what the fuck did I spell like that? Prefit? Okay, so non-profit. Okay. Making or conduct. Or not making or conducted primarily to make profit. So!
They're not primarily making profit.
No, it's saying conducted primarily to make profit. So they're not. Their intentions aren't to make money.
Yes, their intentions are to.
But if they just get some money, that's not. What?
That's so fucking real.
What?
Okay, so the intention is not to make money.
Yeah. But if they so happen to get a donation, like, the fuck out of here, dude. Like, no, nigga, NFL's making money. What the fuck would you say? McDonald's isn't making money either. They give all their money to charity. The fuck out of here. I'm sorry, Jalen. That's bullshit. So in other words, right, the Red Cross is, if it's a non-profit organization,
it is
their intent is not to make money. Their intent is to help
people.
So if I go, somewhere, I'm like, you know what, Erebus, the intent is to help all vegans. So you guys give us all your vegan food, we're gonna disperse it. You know what I'm saying?
You're now a non-profit.
You guys will pay for everything though. You guys are just giving us everything.
You're a non-profit,
and we're getting money from that. But you know what? We're gonna disperse it to help. We're gonna disperse it to the vegan campaign.
Yeah.
So we're non-profit. We're getting the money, but we're just saying, you know what? No.
Yeah.
We're non-profit.
Same with the NFL.
We're getting profit.
NFL's like, you know what?
At what point,
we're not here to make a profit. We're here to entertain.
Time out though. Can the NFL ever take that money and be like, you know what? Fuck this league. We're keeping this money. You guys make your own.
Yeah, but then they'll get taxed on it.
But that's they can still get money though.
Yeah, but then they'll get taxed on it.
But they can still get money.
But now they don't get taxed if they're non-profit. Non-profit doesn't get taxed.
Let's just say no tax, right? Let's say they don't get taxed.
That's the whole point.
Or let's say they do get taxed, but they're still getting money.
The whole point of being non-profit is so you don't get taxed. And I would be shocked if Apple came out and was like, "Yeah, we're not a profit. Yeah, we're doing this to help niggas with their Apple devices."
I hate this shit. Like, why? Like, because I just think it's a scummy thing. Oh, we're non-profit, so we don't have to pay tax. I mean, that makes sense. Like, okay, no, because think of it like this. Like, every time that you get the money back to disperse, you have to pay tax on them. So you're getting cut. So that's getting cut pretty much in half, and you're dispersing that to other teams. So you're giving them less money to work with.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's why non-profit is
that makes sense.
But you can totally fucking nigger rig the whole thing.
But yeah, you can be like, yeah, we're non-profit. Hey, just slide me like a $2 million bill underneath the table.
Yeah, but if you get caught doing that.
Well, they really ain't caught though.
This is the NFL.
They ain't getting caught.
They get caught doing a lot of shit.
They ain't caught. Fuck them.
Alright, well, next topic, the Mendella Effect. Now, the Mendella Effect is beautiful, Jeremiah. Let me help you a little bit. Let me help you understand the Mendella Effect. The Mendella Effect is pretty much a false memory. So, the Mendella Effect was made by Nelson Mandela. Not really. But it was made by... This is not the real Mendella Effect, but whatever.
It's not?
No.
Nigga, you told me to look up on Wikipedia.
Yeah, but this isn't...
You say that shit,
This is... For some reason, it came up as false memory. I don't know why.
Because that's what it is. It's false memory. That's a Mendella Effect. Is it not?
No. This is a Mendella Effect. Origin.
Stop it. The Mendella Effect refers to the phenomenon in which a large number of people share false memories of past events referred to as confabulation in the psychiatry.
Got him.
See, if I stumble on the words, eventually I'll get there.
Diary. I got you.
Somehow speculated that the memories are caused by parallel universes spilling into our own, while others explain the phenomenon as a failure of collective memories. Okay.
All right. So to give you an example of the theory or the effect, it is Luke Skywalker. What is when Darth Vader comes out of his dad? What happens? Tell me the lines.
He says, "You're not."
Tell me
or
the
wait,
lines.
he says, "I am your father."
So you knew about the Mandela No, because you know about the Mendella Effect. Because you knew about the Mendella Effect.
Oh, no, because to be honest, I thought it was something else. I thought it was called a different effect.
But so you know about the Mendella Effect.
Yeah.
So you're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
You're a liar. In
No.
post, he said he knew nothing about it.
I thought I didn't.
So he's a fucking liar.
No, I thought it was called something else when you thought you hear something, but because you're talking about a completely different thing.
No.
Yeah, because there's the Mendella Effect and then there's a different effect. It's
I'm talking about the Mendella Effect.
But there's a different effect where you think you've heard something, but you didn't.
No.
Yeah, that's something because I
I'm talking
remember.
about the Mendella
Fuck you,
Effect.
Jalen. Keep talking about it.
Well, anyway, the Mendella Effect is 100% where you think something was one way, and a lot of people think it was that way, and then it comes out being differently. For example, the line in T-Pain's song, "Buy You a Drink." I'ma buy you a drink.
Yeah.
Ooh wee. I'ma take you home with me. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not how the song actually goes. The song actually goes, "I'ma buy you a drink, and then I'ma take you home with me." Bet you didn't know that. Mendella Effect in progress. Niggas were like, what? Scrambling for their shit. It was like, they were fumbling the ball, like, picking it up and shit. They didn't know what to do. See, what you're talking about is ass, Jeremiah. You're wrong.
What? Oh, is it the Mendella Effect?
Told you.
Was it the Mendella Effect? Oh, then it was the Mendella Effect. My bad.
Right.
Yeah, then I thought it was called something else.
So these are a bunch of Mendella effects. So
Here's
go up.
Never had a tail.
So these are cool. These are cool. Go to the very top. We'll go down. I don't know about the Oscar Mayer one. People think Oscar Mayer was spelled I can't even say that. Oscar Mayer, like M-A-Y.
Oh.
Not M-A-E, but whatever. Or the other way around. Sex and the City, don't really know about that. We Are Champions. I don't want to play this because I'm going to get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought he had a monocle. Did you not?
I honestly, no, I don't think so.
This next one's fucked me too. I could have sworn he had a black line.
Oh, black Pikachu line? Or a black thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. This one does look off. I don't know.
This one looks like the one I remember though.
I don't, the thing is, I don't pay attention. Like, I've never sat down and looked at Pikachu like, look at his tail, look at all,
Well,
like.
I mean, now you can't.
No, I can't. That's the thing. The one thing that is his cheeks. If they would have been like, oh, his cheeks are actually like red or they're green.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, okay, like that's the one thing that defines Pikachu for me.
Well, we'll keep going through these. These are Bearstein Bears. It's like a huge one. People think it's Bearstein Bears or like just the way it's said is differently.
Yeah, see, I've just never been. Here's George. I probably would have said he had a tail because a fucking monkey has a tail.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Well, I don't get it.
So Chick-fil-A is spelled.
Yeah, it's C-H-I-C.
Yeah, people thought it was C-H-I-C-K. Filet.
That's Chick-fil-A. Darth Vader, Luke, I am your father. Caesar isn't gold. What is he? Oh, what?
Sarson Gold.
Worn off upon, had a silver leg in the entire time. Okay, so he's not entirely gold. But he's pretty much gold. Mr. Rogers' theme song opening line is different than people remember. People think that the Mona Lisa is smiling, but she used to be emotionless. What? How the fuck are they tell me if she's emotionless? She's... Well, I guess you could say that's not smiling. I don't know. What's considered some smiling? Kit Kat doesn't have a dash. Okay. People remember a Sinbad, genie movie from the 90s, but there isn't any. That's hilarious. Life isn't like a box of chocolates. It seems like the majority of people confidently remember Forrest Gump stating that his mama always said life is a box of chocolates. Well, it turns out that he actually says life was like a box of chocolates. Well, because it sounds better if you say life is than say life was. That's just my... Hannibal Lecter never said hello, Clarice. I don't know. I haven't seen that. Interview Vampire isn't called the Vampire, whatever. Here we go. The Queen of Snow White never said mirror, mirror on the wall. What did she say? She said magic mirror on the wall.
Fucked him. He's fucked. He's like, what?
Well, other fucking, like Shrek.
Yeah.
They say mirror, mirror on the wall.
Because it's the Mendella Effect.
Well, probably, yeah. That's probably where they got that from. Or they could have just purposely switched it for copyright purposes, or just because that's how they wanted to.
But Snow White was a bigger movie.
Than Shrek?
Yes.
Nigga, if you don't stop.
Nigga, if you don't stop.
Nigga, if you don't stop. Jiffy peanut butter doesn't exist. That one seems off.
What?
Jiffy peanut butter. It seems like something that would exist. Fruit Loops, Fruity Loops. What? Fruit Loops actually spelled Fruit Loops. Yeah, who thought it was Fruit Loops?
Okay, here's the next one. Is there another one?
Well, this one is spelled wrong. That's why people think it's spelled Fruit Loops. That makes sense.
Yeah. And that's Mendella Effect.
That was the Mendella Effect?
Yes.
So yeah, I have heard of this.
Yes, you have.
Definitely.
And you've
I thought it was something completely different. I thought...
And yes, Shrek has made a lot less than Snow White.
No. I beg to differ.
Don't do this to yourself, Jeremiah, please.
Well...
Please don't shit on yourself. Don't even look it up, bro.
Why?
Look it up then. Get shitted on, please. I insist.
I don't know how.
You're gonna get fucked, Cuddy.
How? Oh gosh. How are we supposed to look this up?
Dude, I guess you want to go by numbers? How much did they sold?
No, because it's not about selling. It's about what's bigger, you know?
Snow White's bigger. It's been around longer.
That doesn't necessarily mean it's bigger, though. Think about it right now. If they make another Shrek... Well, no, because Shrek's just falling off now, but... You know...
Jeremiah...
I'm going off Shrek, the first Shrek.
Okay, we'll go off the first Snow White. We'll do
No, it really doesn't matter.
That's what I thought. Because you know I'm right.
I still don't think you're right. I just don't feel like going. I just don't feel like
going.
Bro,
Snow White's a fucking classic. If you don't get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Shrek is a fucking classic too.
Snow White comes in and out of the vault, my nigga.
No one's talking about...
Do you know what the vault is, nigga? You even know what the vault is, nigga? You whitewashed ass piece of shit.
Is Shrek in Kingdom Hearts?
No!
He's not Disney, he's DreamWorks.
Why would they let Shrek even be in Kingdom Hearts? Ass nigga.
What the fuck is wrong with you? It's the vitamin water.
Shrek is so ass, bro.
No, he's not. He's not bad. I liked his movie. I liked his first one the most. Then, as they kept going, it just kind of like...
in the shape
drop
of an L on her forehead.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 and the beast stopped coming in. And
back to the hill.
And running.
Alright, next topic is microwave era. Whatever the fuck that means. Because Jello likes to speak in, you know what I'm saying, in tongue.
Okay. So back in the day, music used to be how long? About 5, 4, 6 minutes. Now, it's 2, 3. Because we live in a microwave era. It's always on to the next thing. Do you agree with this?
Time out. Oh, is this what this legit is called? It's called the microwave era?
Yes.
That's what it's called?
Yes.
Legit.
Look it up.
I'm not looking it up. I'm asking you.
Stop asking questions. So I say yes. And you're like...
Because I feel like it's a term that you made up. It's either a term that you made up or that it's a term that was in the past. And it was like, you know what? This is the year of the microwave. That's literally what I got.
No! It's legit a thing.
Literally?
Do you think I just sit here and I'm like... You know what?
Yeah, I think you sit
I
there.
want to think of every bullshit thing.
I think I'm constantly on your mind.
My guy,
like,
no.
see how
the Mendella Effect. You did this to me. You tried to attack me.
I didn't try to attack you. I didn't know.
And I was right. And then you were like, oh, I don't know about the Mandela Effect. And I was like, no, the Mandela Effect is real. And then you end up looking like a fucking idiot. The microwave era is real. Just take my word for it.
Why are you so salty? You gotta chill.
Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna look it up and it's gonna be real. And
I'm not gonna look it up.
Just like Snow White, Shrek is smaller than Snow White. Snow White's huge. Bro, come on.
Snow White is
huge.
I'm gonna say Shrek.
Stop, bro.
You need to stop. Who's talking about Snow White?
Bro,
Who's talking about Snow White? Is she a meme? No, she's not. Who's the meme? Shrek. So fucking kill your family.
Snow White is huge.
Don't do it.
Huge.
I hate you.
Anyway, the microwave era we live in. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is really called the microwave era. Okay. It's used a lot in hip hop because hip hop is like I could drop an album and then you want another album legit the next month.
Okay.
It's just like, and it's in everything. When you played Uncharted, you're like, oh, when's the next Uncharted game coming out? They better be working on it right now.
Yeah.
Why do you think this happened?
Because people want to feel that feeling again. That's why. It is all about what am I thinking about? What am I trying to remember? Nostalgia. It's all about nostalgia. They like content. They want more of it. They want to experience that person. They want to experience that art again. That's simple shit. I mean, it's the same thing with me with Mass Effect. When I played Mass Effect 2,
yeah.
Luckily, I played Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 just dropped. So I played Mass Effect 2. I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to wait a whole 4 years till, like, you know, I could play another Mass Effect game. But I was like, oh shit, Mass Effect 3 is already out. I'm about to cop it right now.
But do you think...
I like that.
I personally give it to things like Netflix that fucked the whole system up.
No. I like the way that Netflix does it.
I know, because we're in a microwave era. Yeah, anyway,
like
I think Netflix is... I can give Netflix some of the credit for this. Because Netflix was like, oh, you want the next Stranger Things? Here's the whole fucking season. You can watch them one right after the other. Yes,
and that's how I feel like it should be. Yeah.
Nah, nigga, nah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think it would last not nearly as long as it would like on television as week by week. You know?
Niggas would have been still talking about...
Yeah, Stranger Things if it came out week by week.
Still.
Exactly. Yep.
Like, Stranger Things died because we live in this era where it's just like, things need to go. We're waiting too long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like oh, this Fallout, the new Fallout hasn't come out yet. Fallout 4 came out 3 years ago.
Yep.
The new Fallout's not out yet.
Yep.
Dead that shit on site.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like we need to. I disagree. You really agree with the fact that shit should be that fast?
Yeah.
My nigga, why?
If it's quality,
but that's the problem. Niggas can't keep up with that shit. Niggas can't be like, you want something now, you're not gonna get that now quality. Doesn't happen. Doesn't fucking happen. Naughty Dog, 5 years on Last of Us.
Can't talk.
Go ahead.
I think you could do it. You just gotta prepare for it. That's all it is preparing for it. What you gotta do is you gotta come out the Whitworks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come out the forge. You gotta be what?
Woodworks.
No, Whitworks. That's the Mendella Effect.
Bro, it's Woodworks.
I know it's Woodworks. I just like saying Whitworks. It sounds funny.
You're so gay.
Whitworks.
Keep going.
So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, come out and be like, boom, hey, you guys, you know what you like? The Avengers movies. Boom, boom, boom. Back to back to back to back.
That's a problem.
It's not a problem.
That's
not if it's good. Now, if it's good, I have no problem with it. If it's ass, you might want to stop. Like Assassin's Creed. Like, they were like, boom, Assassin's Creed, we're going to do like Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed every year. And they'll be like, you know what, we're going to take back, we're going to make Origins.
But you see the problem? We could take video... Beautiful. Hey, good job. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Anyway, we could take Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed as perfect examples, prime examples.
Yeah.
Call of Duty started off really good. And they kept making it every year. Eventually, it dwelled and it died. Because that is... Actually, fuck it. Fuck Netflix. I'm going to Call of Duty. Niggas want games every fucking year. What the fuck? Anyway, so...
Well, I don't know, because that's different. Because the developer gets 3 years to make the game. So, they're getting the time, pretty much, you know?
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the way we consume media. Not the way they make it. Mm-hmm. The way they make it, it's automatically out of the womb lesser because it's so quick. Does that make sense? So, for example, we have Call of Duty. We'll start with Modern Warfare 2. Mm-hmm. Great game. Then we have Black Ops, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Then we have Modern Warfare 3. Then we have Black Ops 2. Am I missing something?
No, I think you're right.
Alright, so Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. And then we had Sledgehammer.
Ghost.
Or no, then we had Ghost, Sledgehammer, which is Advanced Warfare.
And Black Ops 3. Going.
So, where did it dwindle? Where did it start going downhill?
Modern Warfare 3 was trash.
Why?
Because it was just ass. It felt shitty.
Why?
It was cheese.
See, here's my thing. I think that's when the microwave era started to peak a little bit. It started to come in. And I think people were like, when they finished, well, see, that's another thing. There's no finishing a Call of Duty game. When they played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, they're like, oh, I want more of this. Black Ops 3 delivered. Then, oh, I want more of this.
Well, at this point now, it just comes to the point where, like, okay, let's not receive a shitty game. Like Infinite Warfare. Let's get a game that's actually good. So I think...
But we could talk about that. Like, we have Call of Duty. We have... we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. We could agree that was good. Black Ops 1, that was good. MW3 was trash. But was that because Black Ops 1 was so good and Modern Warfare 2 was so good?
Maybe.
Alright, so trash. We have Black Ops 2, which I think is trash, but everyone thinks is amazing. I think that game's trash.
I don't really have an opinion on it because I don't really play multiplayer like that.
Alright. So we have Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, or Black Ops 2, and then it goes to Ghost, which everyone thought was ass. So if you see the trend, the last 3 games are garbage. Mm-hmm. For me. Now, if you look at the other way, it goes in Modern Warfare 2, the team got fired. Then Black Ops 2, ass. You know what I mean?
Well, it gives you the thing right there. The team got fucking fired. So it's a completely different people making Modern Warfare 3 making
But the people
ass.
who came back and it was Respawn Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and they made Titanfall. I love Titanfall.
Titanfall.
I loved it. I didn't play the first one. I hated on the first one.
You did hate on the first one.
I did play it. I did play. I didn't play a lot of it though. I played because I didn't have it.
As long as you agree that you hated on it.
Yeah, fuck that game. Fuck Titanfall 1. Then went over to PlayStation.
Woo! You're such a fucking hater, bro.
Come to the dark side.
I think you didn't like it because it was on Xbox.
No, I just didn't like it. I didn't like the bots. Is what it was. I didn't like the bots.
They're still in it.
No, because my first impression was you're only going against bots. So I was like, what the fuck, you know? And I thought the big ass tank people, the Titans, were bots as well. So I thought it was kind of like either a 2v2 and there's bots. So it's like I don't want to sit here and just fucking kill bots all the time.
I love that. I enjoyed it.
But
I'm getting down with Titanfall 2.
Yeah, it's a good game. Great game.
Yeah,
love it.
I
Probably
won't
won't
play
get
that today.
You probably won't get a match though.
Damn. I mean, I tried to play what's that game called? Where you Mr. Meeseeks is the announcer.
Oh,
can't get a match.
Lawbreaker.
Can't get a match. I wanted to play Lawbreaker. I like Lawbreaker.
I don't like it.
So I'm just gonna play Overwatch.
It's alright. It's not that good.
Microwave era. So something comes out and you instantly want another one.
Yeah.
Period. Mm-hmm. That's true. Now this era is just it's fucked because it's built on nostalgia and it's built on like just the greed, our greed for things.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem.
It's the instant gratification. Boop.
Yeah,
that's what I think
that's the problem. I don't know why you like it. I hate instant gratification.
I hate waiting.
But that grind into something good makes it that much better. For example, when you play Persona, that's a grind to something amazing.
But what does that have to do with
Because we're not getting another Persona game until like 18.
Yeah, and now we're getting distracted by all these other bullshit games. You know what I'm saying? All the little mini bites I like to play.
No, I'm not saying there's not a place for games like that. Mm-hmm. I'm saying not every game needs to be at that level. And I feel like that's what's happening. A lot of games are being like, we need to come out every year. We need to do this every year.
I think they should have a fucking plan at least.
I think even with the plan, you're gonna burn people out.
No, like
Activision did a strap on and just drove that bitch into
I'm not talking about a plan as in like, oh yeah, this game come out now in like a year. This game gonna come. No, I think they should be like, I think they should announce like when the game drops, give them a couple days to play it. probably give them like a certain range when they should beat it. Probably, but okay, so the average consumer will probably beat it in about, let's say, like 2 weeks. I'm basing this off of what is the game called? What's my baby called? No, what's my baby called? What is it?
Your baby.
Danganronpa. Fuck! I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Okay. So Danganronpa, right? I think they should be okay. When is the average person going to beat this game? Let's give them about like 3 weeks, if that. All right, let's give them 3 weeks to beat it. In 3 weeks, we're going to announce, okay, you guys want more Danganronpa? This is what we're working on now. We're working on this. We're either working on the Spirit Girls or working on this. Give them something to look forward to.
They said they were working on something else?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it yet. When I beat the game, though, I looked into it, and then they didn't have anything, of course. But
all right.
Like, that's what I just want announcements to be like, okay, we're working on this, or be like, okay, have no fear, we're working on something at least.
I think there's a better way gaming can handle a lot of this shit. For example, we need to extend games longer.
Yeah.
Into that mark. And I think that'll help a lot. For example, we have a game that's done it with Overwatch. Overwatch has extended that. Granted, I don't think it's the best way. I think they could have done it a better way, but as free content, I think that was a great idea. I don't think when the niggas who are like, oh, DLC should be free, kill yourself. No. Honestly, kill yourself. It's downloadable content. It adds to the game. The vanilla game is the vanilla game. Period. Even if they had this whole game planned out and they broke pieces off for DLC, you still should pay for that. You're a consumer. You're not the creator. Period. So I think things need to be like Destiny, where the vanilla game is X long, right? And then the next month, they drop some more. And not of this, like, you get the full game. And then they drop more DLC as it goes on, and it extends the life.
Yeah.
I think that would be a great way to do it. Because then the microwave era is like, okay, I'm consuming this. I consumed it. I'm out, and then I'm playing something else. And then, oh, this DLC dropped? Coming back to that game that I loved and I enjoyed.
Well,
I'm consuming it.
But you know what the problem is?
What?
The problem is just the casual gamer is dominant, is what it is.
So?
That being said, they're more fickle. They're more...
100%.
They're more of that...
There's a stat that's around saying that half the people are... More people who bought Fallout 4 haven't even left the vault.
That's hilarious.
The majority of people who bought Fallout 4 has not left the vault.
I think Cass was playing it, and I think she got a little bit past the vault, and then she got stuck in like this house, and like she kept dying, so she just stopped playing it.
That's sad.
She literally played like that little bit.
That's what bitch niggas do. Mm-hmm. Jonas did the same thing, but he never even left the vault. He just turned off the game.
Why though? Like,
because they're casual ass niggas. They don't understand story. They don't understand plot.
They don't understand art.
They want. Oh, this Call of Duty feels nice. Like, granted, this game doesn't feel nice, but
I love Fallout.
It's an amazing game.
I don't know. That's the problem that. See, and casual people, I feel like, are killing just the gaming industry. If we can take them out. If we could just have
the hardcore has to be the casual.
The hardcore, and I think maybe
I
don't think they're like.
It has to be like this for every. Okay, so
I don't say maybe they're converting, but they're not. They're just switching games because the casual used to be for the longest time just Call of Duty. No, then they kind of drifted over to Battlefield. Now they're on Overwatch. Now they're on Fortnite, and you can see the trends. The majority of my friends on PlayStation are casual people that play Call of Duty. And to see them on my friends list play Fortnite, I'm like, okay, this is the trend right now. They
play whatever the trend is.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Let's have a discussion. We have two groups of people.
Yeah.
We have the hardcore, and then we have the casual. Mm-hmm. Me and you fall into that hardcore category. We buy every game, we play every game. Casual people have $60. That's it. So for every and there's more of them.
Not even that. They could have even more, but they just don't like.
No, 100%. They don't buy games.
Because there are hardcore casual players, as in gamers that play games all day, every day, but only play casualized games. Yeah. You know, that's what I call like a hardcore casual person. Person who's into gaming, but they fall under
casual.
Yeah, okay.
And so, that's what I'm saying. The casual person only has $60. They can only buy one game a year. Mm-hmm. Let's say 2. Right? Hardcore can buy multiple. They love game as a culture. They love gaming.
Yeah.
So there needs to be incentive. For let's say Overwatch drops and the hardcore buys it, and then the casual buys it. Mm-hmm. That's a hit. Now let's say fucking Call of Duty drops. Only the casual buys it and like a few hardcore. We need to make sure that when there's a game that drops that's amazing and the hardcore only buys it, double the hardcore needs to buy that game. Mm-hmm. Which means we need the hardcore and a little bit of the casual to fall in place. Yeah. That's the problem. What ends up happening is we get a game like Battlefield 1 and both people buy in and now everyone's trying to do that old shit. Because Battlefield 1 did it flawlessly. Yeah. And now everyone's trying to do that old shit. But when Fallout came, both people went down, and then the stats came out that half of these niggas didn't even pass because it wasn't a casual game. You know what I mean? Like The Witcher, you'd be shocked. Not a fucking casual game.
No, it's not.
But both people went down on it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It just has to be like that. It has to be a lot of people agreeing on the same thing. Like, is Jack and Daxter good? The casual would say no. Yeah. Hardcore would be like, yeah, it's decent.
I don't know. Casual gamers piss me off a lot. A lot. I'm talking about a lot.
Like, I guarantee you, half the niggas don't know what this is. They don't know what that is. They don't know
it's a very low-key game.
It's very super low-key shit game. I wouldn't say shit. It was decent. But super low-key game, nobody knows what that is. They'll be like, what the fuck is Kill Strain? You go look it up on PlayStation Store, free to play, no one's playing it.
It's not bad. It's not a bad game.
It's not a bad game.
If you're that League of Legends type person,
it's for you. But the problem is, it didn't take off because it was free to play, and you casual ass niggas weren't ready for free to play yet.
Why does my mouth look weird?
It just does.
That's what it looks like. It looks like this.
Because you're leaning like this. Look straight at the. There you go. You're so weird.
All right, so final topic. Unless you got anything to say? That's it. So my final topic is 0 point energy, Jalen. 0 point energy is very interesting.
I know nothing about this.
All right, so we're about to. I'm gonna take you on a journey into Jeremiah's mind. All right, you ready?
Good luck.
Strap on. Getting your hands, feet inside the vehicles all the time. Never put your hands outside of the vehicle. So first of all, we're gonna start with what is 0 point energy, right? So 0 point energy. Hopefully, I can click on this and it'll show me. But I don't think it's gonna show me. Hey, stop it with your bullshit ads, fam. Hey, what do you think this is? All right, whatever. Fuck it. We're gonna just read from here. So. 0 point energy. In quantum field theory, the vacuum state is the quantum state with the lowest possible energy. It contains no physical particles, and it is energy of the ground state. This is so-called 0 point energy. In the energy of the system at a temperature of 0. All right. So we got little pictures for you. You know what I'm saying? Just to make you guys. I'll use this picture on. All right. So this is in theory a wormhole, pretty much.
Yes.
That little point right there. If you scoop that up,
0
is the 0 point energy. So it's kind of like the way this guy that I'm about to show you guys, it's a video that he explains it. It's like, because people are like, okay, it's like folding a paper, right? But he describes it as this, right? As this is actually perfect, right? This is point A and point B, right? 0 point energy lets us do it like this. I don't know if you guys can see this.
You probably shouldn't show that. But
why?
Because it's...
Oh, yeah, but fuck it. They're not going to see it. I can show this. So 0 point energy would be like this, right? So here is point A to point B. Let's say this is from Jupiter to Earth, right?
Yes.
0 point energy would have it folded for me.
Like this. I know what you're talking about.
It would be folded like this. So it would have us so we would jump. Jump like that.
Yeah.
Make it a lot more faster. Yeah, that's 0 point energy. And I'm going to show you. I was watching this last night. Yeah. All last night. This whole fucking podcast. This whole hour for you. This guy seems crazy. And he's probably bullshitting about a lot of this shit. But it's just it's the thought that I like. If this is real. So we're going to listen. Wow. We're going to listen to about 2 minutes and 24 seconds or so.
Because we're also going to show...
First of all, this guy, Tom DeLong, or whatever, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know, his story is far more
that just got declassified from our most advanced systems. I think they call it the Aegis system. It's a radar system and forward-looking infrared of UFOs. I have those in possession, actually, already. And so we're going to show the videos that this first time in history, by the way, that videos of UFOs have been declassified. There's been leaks. And there's been people catching shit on their phones.
We're about to see it. I think this may be what you saw that one night.
We just got those a few weeks
ago. I don't know if this is it,
and
but...
there's a shitload more coming.
And so we'll release the videos.
By the way, I don't know if this is true or not.
And we'll show the experiment as a proof of concept, so everyone knows this shit's all real. Because right now they're just looking at a drawing and they're looking at this guy from the Skunk Works.
He is supposed to be some guy that the government hired or whatever to release all this to like kind of communicate with the people about what's going on.
And say it's possible. It's possible.
Is that it? This thing?
Yeah, that's it. There.
Advanced electrogravitic.
So
is that how you say that?
Electrogravitic.
Gravitic.
So what that does, what the machine does that we're building is there's an electromagnetic wave that is the foundation of everything, of all mass, of everything. Like some people call it 0 point energy, some people call it the vacuum energy, but like 1 inch of air could power the United States for like hundreds of years, kind of thing, or maybe more. So what they got to do is isolate very specific atoms to where all the noise of all matter and cell phones and everything that's going on Earth can be separated from this one atom. And if you can do that,
no,
with the
not
right
necessarily that
material,
ship, but I think you probably saw something like that or something, or you probably really did see an alien ship for sure.
No, I agree with you. I think it was government. But I don't
know. No, it doesn't necessarily have to be government. I'm saying it's one. Yeah, it could be. It's one of the two.
Behind the atom, it's extraordinarily dangerous, but it's also what will turn that thing on, and it'll turn into a ball of light and just disappear. And I could show you a video of something doing that. That's actually on YouTube. You know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, tell Jimmy.
That's this one right here.
Okay, cool.
Why this movie can suck my dick?
Why? Why?
It looks so fake.
Oh, you.
Into this show.
The film he shows looks shitty and looks
you want to
for
go
sure.
Check it out. TR-38 Astra Aurora Project
3B.
USAF. Oh, 3B. Sorry.
This is the Craft and Secret Machines book. That's all I'm going to say.
And this thing is floating in the air.
It'll take a few seconds till they turn on the engine.
The engine is going to be this big ass ball that
you can
you're
see
going
the
to see.
lights dancing around on the bottom. But I think this was leaked on purpose because the guy's making it just hard enough to see, moving the camera around, and out of focus.
Yeah, right. Like it's got.
So this guy, I'm sorry if I pause it, but this guy also talks about earlier in the video how like certain things were purposely leaked out, like how the government this could be complete bullshit. How the government's like, oh, we went to the moon, and now they're like, oh, maybe we didn't go to the moon, and the question was to keep people from asking, why haven't we gone back to the moon? Is the thing. I was like, that's my question. Why haven't we gone back?
He's barely focusing. Boy, that looks like a drone.
Whoa.
It looks small too.
It's not. That's pretty big. I would think that one's about 40 feet.
Joe Rogan looks fucking
weird. See the tail fins on the back? That's how you know it's not alien per se. It's built off, I think, technology that came from there, but you know, they don't need.
That's the engine, I guess.
What's that big light?
Okay, this is the engine. They turn it on. So right now they're accessing that energy I told you about. Now and watch what happens. It's gone. There's a pilot in that.
If that was in a movie, I'd want my money back.
Why?
This movie can suck my dick.
Why? Why?
It looks so fake.
Oh, you think that? Yeah.
But that's what that is. That's 0 point energy, apparently.
Can we type in that video?
What did he say it was? I have so many fucking tabs on here. Jesus.
Right, like it's got like, sorry.
This
into this show. So for the people that are just listening and you want to go check it out, TR-38 Astra Aurora Project
3B.
USAF. Oh, 3B. Sorry.
This is the Craft and Secret Machine.
All right, let's look at this.
Break this shit down. And first of all, like, you could tell this shit is fucking retarded because they're filming trash. I haven't seen this, by the way. I've only seen it in the podcast, so. Is that something that looks like what you saw? No? The guy talks about how like they do this stuff in Area 51, how they test out ships. Could be complete bullshit, of course, but they talk, and then he talks about this guy. I forgot his name, but how he worked at Area 51, and then like he was showing his wife and his and the fucking, I guess, her mistress or whatever, or the guy she was cheating on with, because she thought he was cheating, so she started cheating.
What I'm suggesting? I'm sorry, I'm interested. I'm curious.
I'm bi-curious. This guy.
Go back. I wanna like.
What?
Look at. Is that the ship right there?
Yeah. Oh, this?
Yeah.
Maybe. But the dude talks about how. No, it's not the ship. The dude talks about how. Like, it's this gravity field. It's this gravity field that like you can control time in there or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, it's weird. It's fucking weird. Like, you have to hear him talk about it. It's fucking weird. And it's just interesting. And it's like, if this is real, this is all theory apparently. So if this is real, if the 0 point energy, if that's real, bro, the thing that powers a fucking atom, bro.
This is the same video. It's just stabilized and fixed. I want you to pause it right when that fucking shit comes out.
The ball?
Yeah.
Want me to skip to it?
Actually, go to the cog. And can we play this in like slower speed?
Yeah.
Let's play it in 0.5.
Why are we playing this at a slow speed?
Because I'm curious to know something. You know when you fucking edit something, right?
Yeah.
You will see... I think I saw something that makes me believe that this is semi-real.
Mm-hmm.
When you edit something, how hard is it to make the clouds react to that ball?
If you know what you're doing, it is not hard at
not
all.
Hard at
you
all?
could literally, if I shot something, I could probably put a fucking
And I want to see if it's going small out or if it's going. Is that hard to do?
Well, you could easily make that a 3D image and put it out in the thing. Put it in the world. I mean, you could see something like this in, like, Guardians of the Galaxy.
See, that's what I don't agree with. That part right there looks suspicious. Mm-hmm. You saw how that ball just fucking... Okay, yeah, that's fake. 100%. It's 100% fake. Okay, so look at the ball. The ball, right now, would be lighting something. We should go back to the other one and look at it a bit slower. Like, because this one's a little fucked, but... So, look. See how the ball is not lighting anything in the clouds?
How do we know it's cloudy, though? That could just be...
But it would still be lighting anything below it.
Is this one we saw? This is not the one we saw. Am I scrolled up or down? Nigga, we just saw the video.
Oh, it was this one. The one we saw.
See that shit, Shane? I'm gonna go right here.
See, it looks like it should be... Oh, right here.
Well, it's lighting right there.
Is it, though?
Oh, shit. I don't know why I just... Hold on.
Right, look. It shouldn't... if it's an engine, it shouldn't happen instantly like that.
It's lit. It's lighting... From what it looks like it's lighting. Let's see when it gets into the ball.
Look, when it that just looks fake.
Mm-hmm. It does.
What does that say? TR3Bs are real?
Mm-hmm.
Might as well click it. I'm very curious. If the ship is seen other ways in other places, then I'll agree with it. But I have
see this shit like this was like it's all blurry. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Well, it's far away. Have you ever tried
nigga,
to shoot something that far
like,
away?
Nigga, I could at least shoot somewhat clear. Like, you don't gotta. I don't know.
Not everyone has a camera as well. Scroll ahead. See, this also doesn't make me believe that shit's real.
That shit looks like he put shit on his fucking window and he just looked at it. Fuck you. That look is fucking fake. See, and it's just stupid ass shit like that. What? Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. I see it in the sky.
No, is that what you saw?
Oh no. What I saw was circle.
Let's look at this.
What I saw was completely circle.
Images. Is this what you saw? No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
It did leave super quickly. Just type in...
Did you see a flash from the left? Or like...
I don't remember. I was looking at Mom, and then I went around the side. And it was gone.
Jalen, she said, whoosh. It jumped.
It left, for sure.
It space jumped.
I don't know about space jump.
Time skipped.
Whatever happened, it happened super quickly.
It time skipped.
Well, here's my theory about 0 point energy.
I love the idea of it.
It's hard to say. Hard to say if 0 point energy is real. I believe that we can have something like, you heard about like the Nazis trying to create a UFO, right? And how like they had air coming in and out, so it was it was almost light.
Yeah.
It was super light and can move through the air super quick. I think those ships exist.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't hear anything. I feel like if it was an engine starting up, it would sound. You would hear the sound. You're hearing an atom fucking.
I thought you heard like a humming.
I heard. But that's like, that could easily be like a fan. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
It could easily have been like some type of blade inside of it. I don't know. I heard a loud above me.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew it wasn't a plane because it was a circle. And I saw the fucking inside shit.
Inside shit?
I mean, you know, like when you look up and you see like the bottom of a UFO?
Yeah.
There's red rings. Or not red rings, but like red dots. Like, you know how like those flashing dots that are on a plane?
Yeah.
It was like that, but it was still.
Mm-hmm.
Still dots around, and then in a circle, it was middle. It was just a fucking, like, you know, like the lens shits? That shit's creepy. Just me thinking about it, I don't like the thought of it.
Why?
I don't know, bro. Because the lens things were closing. It was great. It was blue. So it's damn well possible that ship had just jumped.
And then it has to wait a little bit and then jump again.
Yeah, so I could have seen it when it was like the engine.
Jump again.
I could have seen that. But I do know for sure it wasn't triangle. It was circle.
Interesting. The dude talks about how the Greys, which you know what they are, they're the
Yeah,
aliens.
the aliens that I don't like.
The big ass. He said those could be, or those are androids. The reason I'm using quotes because this is all complete bullshit.
Yeah, he's
you
kind
know
of
what I'm saying?
He's kind of sketchy.
He's sketchy as fuck. Oh, I know stuff that you don't know. I can't disclose who I talk to. Oh, I can't talk. Like he's like that. I'm like, okay, yeah. I don't know. I feel like he's bullshit right now. But he's talking about how they're Greys, huh? He's saying how Greys are androids. He's saying how there's aliens that look just like us. You know, there's some aliens that look just like us. And I was like, I was looking into it. That could be 100% right. Like there can be aliens that look. There's nothing saying that can't happen. And also that they could be. So you know what antimatter is, right? I think it's because I think we're negatively charged, right?
You said positively.
Because I read it and it was like
the Mendella Effect.
What?
You said, I'm pretty sure you said positively.
No, because see, are we positively charged? And it's like human body electric conduct, unlike non-living objects, our body is very dynamic, whether energy, whatever. Fuck. Well, whatever. I guess we're positively charged or whatever. Because I thought it was we're negatively and then they were positive or something like that. But fuck it, whatever, doesn't matter. So we're positively charged. Antimatter is the opposite of that. It's when something is negatively charged, which would look nothing different. Like it would be if you were negatively charged, you would look the same. As if you were positively charged, you would look the exact same, no difference. A rock is a rock is a rock. If it's positive charge or negative charge, the difference is when I touch you. If I touch you and you're negatively charged, we're fucking creating a nuke or we're creating some type of big ass explosion. Because that's not good. Mm-hmm. So that's what antimatter is. And I was looking and I was like, okay, so if that's antimatter, so what's dark matter per se?
Isn't dark matter like the?
I'm trying to look up an explanation of dark matter. So dark matter and dark energy, the mystery explained. Most of the universe is made up of dark energy, a mysterious force that drives the accelerating expansion of the universe. The next target ingredient is dark matter, which only interacts with the rest of the universe through its gravity.
So you've heard of invisible planets that we just can't see.
Yeah.
But they're there. We've seen them in the infrared. Mm-hmm. Like, those planets exist. And this is what's weird. Those planets exist, right? And they're crazy, they're cool, whatever. Mm-hmm. But why do they exist? I don't know. Well, what is the purpose for an invisible planet?
What is the purpose of an invisible planet? Well, it could be many things. It could be a different dimension.
That's what I'm saying.
It could be, they call it ghost planets, where it's a fucking planet that abandoned. It blew up, but it's still like there. And there's just like a whole bunch of shit on it. I watched a Netflix thing on with what's his name, Neil deGrasse Tyson. He talks about they're called like rogue planets. I think it is rogue planets.
That makes sense because let's say we have a rogue. Let's say because there's no gravity in space.
Yeah. And this makes me theorize, like, because I forgot who it was, but someone in the Bible asked if he could see God, and God was like, "You can't see me because you'll die." And I'm thinking, is God in a different dimension? Is he in a different universe? Is he the fucking 0 point energy, like, or is he?
Well, I don't believe in God, so yeah.
Fuck you, Jalen. Well, this is my theory, Jalen. So this is not about you.
Okay.
So rogue planet is a planetary mass object that orbits a galaxy centered directly, such as an object has been ejected from its planetary system, which formed to gravitational. Okay, so I was fucking wrong about that. So rogue planet is just something that's not in its solar system anymore, that left its solar system. So what the fuck? What is it?
I'll type in invisible planets, my guy.
I'll type in invisible planets, my guy. See, no, I don't want to look at darkest planet. What did Neil deGrasse Tyson talk about?
Fuck Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Whatever, I don't know what it's called. Anyway,
yeah.
That's.
It's interesting. I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of things. It could be a lot of things, bro. I don't know. The world's a mystery.
The world, even the universe, is a mystery.
But even on our own planet, it's just. I feel like in order to figure out everything else, we need to figure out ourselves. Dude
was saying how, like, oh boy, in the video, Joe Rogan's podcast was saying how, like, the aliens visit us often or whatever, and they come here, and it's like kind of like a drop off point, where, like, come here, drop their ship off, or do whatever they need to do, then leave. So it's kind of like a point where you jump back, and then they're talking about how they saw a human footprint in a dinosaur's footprint or something like that. So then that claims that humans roam the earth with the dinosaurs and some shit like that. And he starts talking about like some Mass Effect type shit. How's like there's civilizations before us, like humans before us, that got destroyed or whatever. You know, so that's interesting. Like, are we living on just like another life cycle, like Mass Effect is saying? Like Mass Effect type story. Where there's either like aliens just come here and then they're getting too advanced. We're gonna kill them all and then.
I don't know. I think.
Or are we driving ourselves?
I think a lot of those things are bullshit. I think a lot of things he says are bullshit.
Definitely.
I think that
you gotta take everything with a grain of salt.
I don't know about us living with dinosaurs. I would need to see that. I don't believe we saw that type of proof. But if we did, we fucking did. I don't know. It's hard to believe that humans.
And then it was like, which was the one they showed? They showed like this. Yeah, it was like this. Or something. I don't know. It was fucking weird. I don't know.
That could have been a monkey.
It could have been a monkey. That's a big ass foot.
It could have been a monkey.
They showed that. I'm sorry, guys. I'll show you guys. They showed that on the podcast.
Okay, look at the picture right below it, though. So that's the picture, right?
This one?
No, right here. Come on, my guy.
Niggas evolve.
But there were obviously... Here's what I'm saying. There's obviously giant human footprints alongside the 7 dinosaurs. Okay, cool. I think these are monkey feet.
Could be.
No,
could be monkey feet. Could be us, and we could have fucking got mutated with the blast or whatever killed the dinosaurs. I don't fucking know. I'm not no astronomer. Or not astronomer. I'm not no historian. But see, they had that, and then they had, what was the other one? It was like some type of ancient civilization, and like, they knew, they had like drawings of like the sun, and you knew it was the sun because it was the sun and it had the little sun marks, and it had like the 9 planets, I think it is. It wasn't named, but they had the 9 planets, yeah. And that was way before we had the technology to do any of that, to look at any of that stuff.
Bro, here, at the end of the day, those niggas knew a lot more than we did. And there was a famous place where they used to keep all their records. Mm-hmm. And the Romans burnt that shit down. Mm-hmm. Because the Romans are fuckheads. So I think...
They put a fuck this culture.
Yeah, they burnt that whole fuck... I forgot what the place was called. But I feel like that they had a lot of things that we would have been able to be way more advanced than we are now. But I do think that they either figured out a way back then to do certain things, or that someone came down, they saw him as Jesus, and was like, that is God. Mm-hmm. And because he was doing shit that they didn't know. And so he goes down, he helps them build the pyramids. He helps them do all this remarkable shit. Mm-hmm. He dies. I think that, for me, that makes complete sense.
Question is why though?
Why what?
Why would an alien come down and help us?
They want to see. They want to see how we evolve. I don't know. If we saw another planet and they were in dire need, what do you think we'd do?
I mean, what would make sense if they came here? They would, all right, do this, jump back, because you jump back. It's pretty much a simulation. Light speed back, light speed again, and then see what happened with that. You know, see what happened with that universe, that Earth. You know, see how they evolved, how people grew. That makes sense.
That's what I assumed. I assume because think about the stories of Jesus and shit like that. He did remarkable shit. Mm-hmm. Turned water into wine. Mm-hmm. He did remarkable shit. Now this shit is doable, and I think it's doable. Even I don't know, man. Alien culture is fucking crazy. I think. Think about all the things Jesus did. Parted the Red Sea. I feel like an alien can come down and part the Red Sea.
How the fuck would you part the Red Sea unless you know how to manipulate the particles or the atoms
in the water
within the water? Unless you have I don't think you could do that naturally. You would have to be either born with that gift.
I think he just he could have had something on him, like the alien could have had something on him that knew how to do that. Yeah. Mind you, he walked around with the fucking stick. I don't believe that was a real, that was a fucking stick.
Could have been. I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? It just makes sense. Why, then the God's superpowers or God's powers instantly become like, oh, wow. That makes more sense. It's more believable. It's more probable. You know what I mean? He instantly talks to a God, could be a ship. He parted the Red Sea. That could have been him manipulating the atoms in the water. To do this, bro? Do this, my nigga? Come on. That makes so much sense. I don't know. It's interesting. For sure.
Maybe. I don't know. God is an interesting creature, Jalen. Jesus is interesting. Aliens are interesting.
I think God is an alien, but... I mean, like, even if you look back in the day, they tried to make their heads look different.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
What do you mean, like, you talking about the shape of, like, aliens?
No, the shape of humans back then. They tried to make their heads look different.
Oh, you're talking about for, like, cats and shit like that?
No, for them. Like, their heads looked like it had a big ball on the back. Look at it, bro. The Egyptians' heads look weird as fuck.
I guess, man.
They look like they were inspired.
A big bowl on the back of their head?
He saw that shit. Bro, what the fuck is...
What is that?
That's not how our heads look now.
I'm trying to figure out.
What they would do is they would put, like, headwear on their heads so it would, like, shape differently.
Mm-hmm. That's fucking weird.
And if you look at the Greys, my guy...
That's not attractive.
They look alien, don't they? If you look at the Greys, my guy, they look the same exact fucking way. They look similar.
But see, are these skulls or are these just... See, I need to see, like, skulls. Or if that's just what people... I don't know. What if that's just what we looked like back then? Ugh. What if the Greys were really just us? I don't know. Some freaky.
Another thing is, Mary had a kid without having sex.
Yep.
That's possible if an alien implants her with a kid. You know what I mean?
Or God.
It all holds water. You know what I mean? It all holds water is all I'm saying.
I don't know. It's creepy. It's weird. Civilization, I just want to get fucked. That's all I'm saying. You know, we're making gains right now. I'm pissed. The fucking alien comes like, you know what? We're having the restart system now. Like, nah, bitch, we're killing you. That's what we're doing.
I think their progress got wiped away, and we had to restart.
Who's they?
The aliens' progress got wiped away, and we had to restart.
See, well, what is their progress? Like, what are they achieving? What are
I
they
think
trying
their
to achieve?
progress was to get us advanced enough. Like, we're pretty advanced, right? I think they wanted us to get advanced enough to be on their level, and then they'd be able to come back. Oh, will you join us? You know what I mean? I think that was the plan, and so they did what they did, and then we lost that knowledge somehow. I don't know how. There's a big chunk of history where we just lost that knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
How, I don't know. In that big chunk of history, we were then born. You know what I mean? And I don't mean born as in like we are us today. We've always been us. We just lost. This brings us back to the Bloods and Crips. We are people who lost our way from way back in the day. Mm-hmm. We didn't keep those records. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or we kept those records and they got burned down. Whatever the fuck happened, we lost our way and we haven't come back around. Mm-hmm. We will never learn what we knew back then.
Yep. Unless one day the aliens already came back. Unless they're already here. I don't know. But that's been an interesting topic. Interesting episode. I'm going to do a lot of clips. I'm just going to release them. Like a mofo. You know what I'm talking about? But you guys, this has been the JK Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed. Hit that dislike button if you guys didn't enjoy. If there's a topic that you guys want us to talk about, just comment down below. All that good stuff. Let us know. We'll shout you out if we use your comments in the episodes or whatever. Any future episodes like that. You got anything to say, Jalen?
No.
I think I have one more eye icon. I'm pretty sure. Let me check this shit out. I used 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I used 3 actually, so I get 2 more. You know what I'm saying? So right here, boom! This is gonna be something radical. It's gonna be something new. It's gonna be something cool. I don't know what it is. It's gonna be something awesome. Click it if you guys want. It doesn't matter. And I'm gonna give it a couple seconds because you have to wait. I'm gonna John Cena this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna John Cena this shit. And then another eye icon right there. I don't know what it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be like a versus series or an old JK podcast. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for watching. This is a long ass podcast. It's about like 2 hours long. Yeah, it is. Subscribe for more JK podcast. It has been our pleasure to serve.
You're so fucking gay,
Jeremiah. Cut the feed.
No, stop. Why do you do this to yourself?
Why?
Just keep your hand on that button. Let me talk to the people real quick.
Talk to these niggas, Jay.
Right, so God is not real.